5'2", but she stand like a giant. Hellbell chupacabra, straight violent. Wife beater dripping, woo woo. No silence, Capri Sun sipping, and she swing like a tyrant. Traitors, 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 traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Ice cold, mean girls, top G certified. Better watch your step when the queen comes slide. Files on deck, she got every location. Super skip trace, got them locked in rotation. Ain't no mercy, got the heat on blast. 100%, and she burn them too fast. Traitors, 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 traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Yeah, said it once, now say it again. Turn the lights off, let the purge begin. Yeah, 1900% ain't no cap. 2023, put your face on the map. No sneak dissing, we coming direct. Name on the list, now show some respect. She don't play, got receipts in a stack. Every little lie, yeah, she bringing it back. You a snake, you a fraud, we see right through. Traitors stay shook, yeah, they know what to do. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Baby, I'm out, mic drop, no doubt. Last thing you'll hear when the lights go out. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. So, we are gathered here today. Good morning, Ocean Tide. Let me get you modded. Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see you guys. So, still, I've given more than enough time. I even fired a warning shot the other day and said, listen, it wasn't just Jimbo. Nothing. Everybody wants to be like, hey, what's Ernie doing? You all act like Renee Marie, okay? You all of you to Jimbo. All of you. So today we're going to spotlight this fucktard. Thank you for posting these receipts. I won't take a lick of blame for his actions or this coming to a head. It was his behavior only. No, ma'am. No, it wasn't. What's up, everybody? And Crybaby. Crybaby, you must piss some people off. How many people have you been accused of being? Me, Peach. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so I'm torturing myself with Nicolina. But this was bullshit. Okay, so the last time I went live, I played part of, I should have played the video. I should have played Jimbo and his fucking video that he played where Hunter snatched the girl up or cussed her out or something. That was trash. But, you know, girl goes missing, and let's just put a video out of my kid screaming at her and snatching her up, right? Unbelievable. But here we are. What's up, Chicken Nugget? Dreamer G, PG, Mark. Yes, you are not Crybaby. Kintsugi. Let's see who all we got in here. I know we got Lily, Rosie, GM Lovely, Virgo, Just Lilo, Princess Tater Tot, Bob, Chica, Platform, Cassandra, Jaded, Angie Chihuahua Mom. Who else we got? Blank Katie, Rosie, Midnight Baker, Lightning Viper, Bob. I don't know if I said hello to you. He is very good at it. I really love that song. And Ocean Tide, Cassandra, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody coming in hot with those fucking memes. Listen, if you guys are not subbed to Mr. Nobody, please do. Some people are just gifted at something, and Mr. Nobody is absolutely, even if he is contracted to make the memes about me, his skill is so amazing that I love it. I fucking love it. And he's not here to hurt people. He just calls it like he sees it. And sometimes that's against me. Sometimes that's for me. It doesn't matter. I think that we need people to keep us, Thank you so much, GM Lovely. Good morning. I'm so ready for this takedown. Long time coming. I couldn't agree more. Hey, Munch. It's always good to see you. Jackie Blue. Yeah, Cray Order Nick. Who else we got? Tater K. James is still MIA. Now, we all know he's going to make a comeback. I'm here for it. I don't care. Normally, he goes live after me, but I will fucking stream it. I will absolutely stream it. I'm waiting patiently, okay? Patiently. For either somebody to start taking fucking accountability. I know, I believe it was Kim Louise came in here the other day. Listen. And she said, yeah, I did this. That's it. That's all it takes, people. Take some fucking accountability. I don't see no accountability. I see everybody fucking with Ernie. Listen, that is the fucking roller coaster ride. It's a good way to distract yourself, but realistically, as much shit as y'all talk, that's you for Jimbo. It's the same. Shelly. Yes, and we need Jimmy. Oh my God, we need Jimmy back. I messaged Jimmy. He will not respond. I don't want to be stalkerish, but no, they don't. Good morning, Constance. Okay, so let's start with some fucking screenshots. I won't be looking at chat while I read through these screenshots, but let me set the stage for you. So Jimbo's son Hunter, about 17, I think, and his 17-year-old girlfriend. The girlfriend took off. Clearly, there was some family issues with, and I'm just being able to gather this from reading through these Facebook messages. So clearly, the parents of Casey did not like how much time Casey was spending with Hunter. We've all been there. We've all been there where the parents say, hey, Sally, good morning, and Miss Gabby Pinton. They just need to expose themselves. Kim Louise came in here the other day and took accountability for, following blindly. I like I said, I've been here. What's up, JP Fluff? Its process is suck. Everybody in here has been a victim of their own stupidity, falling for the okie doke. Everybody, and if we don't acknowledge it, if we're just gonna slide on by and pull one of these fucking moves. If we're gonna slide on by and pull one of these, no, oh no, bitch, yeah, you had a huge part in this. You had a huge part in propping this motherfucker up. This motherfucker has been lying for ever since he came on this platform. Yeah, she did. And I'm less toxic today, kind of, because Nick and her bullshit. I don't know if we'll get through both the lives that I have, but definitely this first one. Nick debunks her fucking self. And still, she's so fucking dead set on proving Jimbo is a victim that she ignores what the police said to her. If a police, no, I'm not worried about her owning her shit, but there's a lot of people in these screenshots that are part of the Stan Fam or Mean Girls who absolutely terrorized this family. Now, Frank is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Nobody's disputing that. But imagine your kid goes missing and you don't know where she's at. Your oldest daughter, a daughter to a father, okay? Your kid goes missing. You can't find her, you can't reach her. And then you've got some psychopath come inside named Ernie Fuckacello and say things like, your daughter's being sex trafficked by Jimbo. Oh my fucking God. Imagine how you would act. That was, these people are real, okay? Flaws and all, these people are real. And I don't know why people don't remember that these people, yes, we appreciate you, Mr. Nobody. That's a fact. Anyone who blindly follows her after she used, oh gosh, yes. And I'm sorry about all that. That's a touchy subject, I'm sure. Regardless, whether you like, I'm trying to be careful with my words here. Whether you like Tina similarly or not, take the person that you like and put their name where Tina's name is. Would you do that to them? Would you be pissed if someone did that? There was a situation not that long ago where a little kid took their life from Nicolina's camp. I didn't say a fucking word about it because we're talking about a little kid taking their life. What's funny about that? What the fuck is even funny? Where did you go so wrong in your life where this is okay? So whether you like the person or not, it's beyond. But on the other fold of that, Tina Simmerly has propped Ernie Shell up for a long time. And now I see her trying to undo. And it's not a comfortable situation. So again, we all, me, myself included, have been in a situation where we cheered something on. I'll be the first person to admit it. I was right there, cheering things on, and I had to learn this lesson the painful hard way when, and that's the human condition. Nobody cares until it happens to them. So hopefully, I agree. And I'm just praying. I'm praying for the little one. She got a long road ahead of her. So, got all my prayers. All my prayers for that little baby. Hey, Astrid and Rumor. Who else did I miss coming in? And I just think there's certain things that are just, this situation, this little missing kid, like I said, Ernie Shell's propping this fucking father up to spaz out by saying Jimbo Collins, and I don't get down with that either. As much as I don't like Jimbo, that was wrong. First of all, it's wrong to put it on Jimbo that he's trafficking children. All right. Now, do I fully say that he assists runaways twice? Because he did. Kirsten and Casey. But child trafficker, no, stop it. We do. And until we have that awakening, we'll be better, because of the awakenings that we have. I get that a lot of people use this platform because they can be anonymous and say, I've seen people admit to this. They say, I love it because I can make this account and say things that I'm not comfortable saying in my real life. Why? Why do you need to do that? I'm not saying you should dox yourself because we all know what happens. You'll get the police called on you, you get cops called on CPS, whatever. I'm not saying that, but do you not understand that maybe you should be more boisterous in your real life, and then you wouldn't have to come on the internet and say some of the grossest shit I've ever seen in my life. I do not understand that. I do not understand that. And listen, trolling for me is fun, but again, Kells Bells, when I faked her account 3 years ago, she cried about the other day. Oh my God. I was saying things like, I'm a beanstalk, or I flipped my bean. Like, if you believe that, Beth Dutton was one of them, you're an idiot. I can't help you. That's trolling in an anonymous account. But this shit, I believe that, Mark. I absolutely believe that. Now I can't remember for the life of me what that account was called. And it's an account that says some pretty foul fucking shit. But at least they admit it. I mean, at least they're honest. If they're aware of it, hey, Mama T. Oh, I am so sorry, Astrids. You got it. You got it. Good morning, Pink. And I missed a couple of you coming in. Yeah, I flicked my bean. And I mean, I was saying the stupidest shit. Major Nicole. And Sheila D. Okay. So let's get this. What's up, Rowdy? When Nick first came to YouTube, she's not that bad. Now she's vile. She's showing her true self. And yeah, you know what? Constant Sue has a fucking video. Actually, I can find it pretty quick. We all missed it, and myself included. Me and Nick were friends, I thought. And then as soon as I left the Mean Girls chat, she started saying some of the grossest shit about me, saying that I was faking my being upset because another creator was covering my brother. And it was like a whole ass war between me and these other people, Jimbo mainly. And Nicolina started telling all my friends that I was faking it, that I was just doing it for content. Man, it's going on 6 fucking years now. And this time right now is I remember every fucking day from February 6th to 4/14. And it's like flashbacks. It's fucking just constant. I have nightmares, and you don't fake that shit. And if my brother's name is mentioned, I used to lose my fucking shit. But yeah, that's the friend that she was. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'm pulling this video. Here we go. So Rowdy, this probably would have been the time that you might have known her. You're gonna remember this house. All right, let me make sure. And you know what? I believe everybody has good and bad. Like, I can be a dick. I can be a fucking psychopath. Overall though, I'm pretty nice. But when I flip that fucking switch, I can be a fucking disaster. My mania has a lot to do with that too. I go nuts. But I keep myself in check pretty well now. But this was her being her, and this is from way back when.
When folks tell you who they are, believe them.
They have never, ever met somebody like me.
So, yeah, this is March 22nd, 2022. This would have been right before I met her. I met her, or wait, maybe not. Shit, now I can't remember. I think I started my channel in August of 2022. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Before. I actually welcome it because I get off on this kind of shit. I get off on controlling you and your fucking emotions. I don't know why. That's probably some sick part of me because I was raised by a very emotionally manipulative mom. So now I just love controlling people's emotions. So come on with it, girls and boys. I'm not petty. I'm a cunt. I love this shit. I love fucking with people. Come on. I think we'd have fun. I think that it would cost you so much money to try to come after me that you couldn't bankroll it, but I could. Make sure you're screen recording this. Take your screenshots. Fuck. Stream my live on yours. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, well, I mean, my name does mean victory of the people, so consider yourself warned. I'm a super cunt. Listen, I went from being really upset and triggered earlier to, I hate to admit this, but I get really fucking turned on when I can control people.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. So, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? When people tell you who they are, believe it. Hey, Ghost. Hope you have a good day at work. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see your other comment. Oh. Yikes. 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 Yeah, she was. She absolutely was. Oh my God. P.S. I have to go on a diet. Okay. I know it's the time of the year where I have more mood swings than normal, but I have been snacking at night like nobody's business. No, I gotta go on a diet for real. All right, let's get into these screenshots. Like I said, let me set the stage for you. Casey Brummett went missing. Jimbo went live and said, "Oh, my house got shot up." I played that for you the last time I was live. This happened before the live that I'm going to play for you. So, Jimbo posted, "For the record, my 17-year-old son is not missing. His ex-girlfriend's missing, and it seems she ran away from her parents' home last weekend. Hunter has not been spotted with her because he's been here at home. His mom and I took the keys to his car, and he can only leave to go to work with me. He has had no contact with the young lady. The police have been here and have searched my home and surrounding areas several times. So has her own parents, who we welcomed into our home. Yet, they still continue to post misleading information saying they have been spotted together and that they are believed to be together. Hope everyone has a safe and blessed weekend. Please pray that Casey Brummett is safe and decides to return home or at least contact someone soon." And remember, they're telling everybody, they're telling everybody that, "Oh, we don't know. But when she sends a video to Hunter, she knows everything that's been going on YouTube, right? Remember that. And she absolutely, the little girl does. She's like, "Oh, Jimbo, they don't know. But she reaches out and is able to send a video to Hunter to post on YouTube, okay? Knowing all the things, saying that her house got shot up, all the bullshit. Come on, people. I don't understand how anybody out can believe this shit. I don't. I absolutely fucking don't. It was right in front of you. All right, so this is just the missing screenshot. And that was from, like, I think the Facebook page. All right, so this is the mother. Casey is still missing. She's, okay, and I posted this, let's see, August 5th, and this says 5 days prior to that. So it's right around the beginning of August. Casey is still missing. She is believed to be with Hunter Collins in the Corbin area. Hunter drives a black Crystal, I think she meant Chrysler 200, like the one pictured below. Someone thought they saw them together last night at Corbin Walmart. Please, if you see Casey, please call 911. And again, her fucking daughter's missing. I don't understand why this is, anybody would fuck with this. Now, when Jimbo first came out with this, he's like, I don't even know her name. And this, and then all of a sudden he knew she was being abused. He knew all this information. All right. And this Truman Grimes, go to the last person that she was with and take her to jail and show him you're not playing around. Keep the whole family and all. I don't know what that means. Yeah, exactly, Miss Gabby Fenton. The Stand was a cult too. He was just like Ernie. Ask one question and you're gone for life over there. Deleting comments, echo chamber. Amen. That's exactly why we're going through all this. Because everybody's like, oh, Ernie, and I agree. But that's a whole separate issue. But when you're engaging in the same fucking behavior, same. And this is the family, I think this was the aunt. Hold on 1 second.
Like I said, no drama tonight. We're going to have a bunch of fun. No fuckery. No dumb shit.
Yo! Trailer Park Productions. She's only 5'2", hell-bound El Chupacabra in a wife beater. Woo woo! Capri Sun. And she's gonna hit on like a home run, like a home run. It's easy. Pay attention, ice cold, mean girls, top G. Now repeat after me. Repeat it after me. Traitors. 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 She got them files, yo. All the information. Holes on the floor, super soldier skip tracing. They ain't no holding back. It's burning down. 1900%. Ain't no stopping now. Traitors. 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 Yo. 1900% in the 2023.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to take that phone call really quick. Okay. So I moved my damn thing. All right. So this is the family again trying to get the word out. This is July 28th. Everybody is trying to say, hey, please share. And Leslie's voicing her frustrations. Whoops, my bad. I just had too far. Now, Leslie starts voicing her frustrations the very beginning of August with the police because she feels like they're not doing enough. And of course, it's excruciating when someone in your family is missing. I cannot imagine how it feels when it's your daughter. And she's only 17. So tell me why we reported our daughter missing Sunday morning. The case was given to a Sheriff Roberts. That was off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday, we went to meet with him. He handed it off to a detective that said he would call us. And I know this fucking pain first fucking hand. It is excruciating. I can't even put it into words. It's like they're off. It's like, my family is missing. And handed it off to a detective that said he would call us within 2 hours, never got a call, went in to ask about it today, and they said that detective's going to be off for a few days. How is a missing girl not a priority to the police? So she's already upset, already frustrated. And then YouTube has to pour gas on the fire. So everybody's just praying for her, wishing her well. And I screenshotted everything so I could tell the whole picture. This is her family and friends, and they're all, and here she's, the aunt saying, they have passed it off to 3 different officers now, then told us a detective was over the case, but when we spoke to him, he knew nothing about it and stated he only covers, I think they meant narcotics cases, and was not over kidnapping at all. And it was the parents that changed the missing flyer. You caught it. It was the same font that they changed possible kidnapping and then added their phone numbers at the bottom. And again, you're not thinking clearly when your family's missing. You're not. And they're just kind of discussing because the aunt says kidnapping. And it's not quite like that, but again, exactly, Flesh. Exactly. Hey, Yankees. Yeah, it is absolutely a normal reaction. You think in your brain like, I need a SWAT team, I need a helicopter, I'm telling you, you go through it. You go through it. So there are conversations in this chat. They're just talking about wanting to go to the news. They should be questioning friends. Do you think she was taken or do you think she ran away? Some pictures, send me some pictures of her. And the aunt says, we have called a few different news stations and we're going to I got the rest of that comment there. And we're going to seek other law enforcement involvement. And they're talking about doing flyers, all pretty standard, normal stuff. Now, this says, Ernie Schultz said this is when they start, hey, Teasy, this is when they start fucking with Leslie on her Facebook. Ernie Schultz, and I covered this lady's name. Ernie Schultz said this morning on YouTube that you and husband shot up the Collins place. He said that you texted him and told him, so is he lying about speaking with you? Wow, this is getting crazy. I pray that your daughter is found. Leslie Brummett, yes, he's lying. I have not spoke with him at all. Now, this is Jimbo in the chat saying, just noticed Hunter's gas tanks punctured. Again, this was staged. They fucking shot themselves, the car themselves. Then everybody ran in to run cover. This was all made up. And everybody fell for it. Everybody took a part in it, except me, and I was the total asshole for calling it out. And Jimbo has to throw this in. She's older than I was when I got married. Okay, if your house just got shot up, your kids' cars just got shot up, are you still this self-involved? So Ernie says this girl is a child, but when I was her age, I was an adult. Can't have it both ways. This is the shit that matters to them. It blows my fucking mind. Hey, April and Ran, and hopefully I didn't miss nobody. And Markella really propped them up. Markella, you need to get your head checked, ma'am, for real. And I'm not even trying to be mean. And this is the stupid shit Ernie was doing. The parents of Casey, the missing teen, speaks out to we the people. The tiger has been dethroned. He made a fucking mockery out of this entire situation. All right. Here's an account named Sarah May. Hey, Jimbo Spark Order. Hook it up. Hook it up. Hi, my name is Sarah May. A man named Ernie Schultz said he is having you on his YouTube tonight. He also called for people to go to Jimbo's with AR-15s and blow the place up. If you think your child is there, why would you support Ernie asking others to light that place up? You answered your own question. I would not. You answered your own question. Okay. Why would you support Ernie asking others to light that place up with bullets? I'm very concerned. If you are going to be on his show tonight, I'll be turning you in for incitement of violence. And this is where it all fucking started. These people are fucking ridiculous. And this Sarah May account, it's a fake Facebook from Michigan. Amy Shope, which is Beth Dutton. So the Truman Grimes person, I don't know how they're related to this family, but Jesus Christ. They were a little unhinged, okay? A little. But Beth Dutton has to come over here and fucking, show them who's boss. Truman Grimes, first of all, spell check. Second of all, the law and the parents have been there numerous times to search and were welcomed in. Too many cameras in and around that house to debunk this theory. Okay, well, if there's so many cameras, how come the shooting wasn't captured on camera? Okay, again, Beth, you're debunking your fucking self. You people wanted to have this victim that you could shoulder and protect, and look what you've done. And so I was screenshotting the when the changed, because they changed the font. All right, so now we're on Leslie's page. She posts this picture, Casey and her daddy. And then I get the comments. And this was fucking trash. Absolute fucking trash. All right, and then she's telling people no, she hasn't been found. She's still missing. I'm praying. I'm sorry you're going through this. And this is family and friends. Again, please tell me you found her. Oops, just pushing buttons. Did y'all find her? I wish she would at least let someone know she's safe. All the normal shit. All right. And this is Gina Brummett. I know I ain't there, but I'm worried to death about her, and I know you all are probably going crazy right now. Do you know if she's been on Facebook at all? I sent her a PM, and again, she's not contacting any of the family. Exactly, Sally. Oh man, I was gonna send Beth my parody of Thelma, and I forgot. I need to do that. I get off. I feel like she would like it, and love that Cuddles has a troll account. So they're just talking back and forth, the normal shit. And someone says, hope she. Okay, so here's where we go with Nicolina. Remember, she don't want none of this heat. She says it. This wasn't me. This wasn't me. This wasn't. It was his behavior only. Remember that. Remember that. Because this is her taking her fat ass over to Leslie's fucking Facebook here. Nick, and these are out of order because the way it came up. So. How would she access social media when you threw away her phone? Leslie, Nick, how would you know that unless you had contact with my daughter? Nicolina says, ask yourself how. I would know that. The police know from your mouth. And Nick, Leslie, I want to know what you did. I want to know what you did to your daughter the night before at the gas station. I want to know about the drugs you had on your person during that altercation. I want to know why this. Imagine your daughter's missing and this is what you deal with. Right, Nick? Oh, you don't want none. I want to skirt responsibility. Right? Hello, Anissa. I hope you're having a good day. I love you very much. Hello, Albert Mill. Sorry, I'm reading these screenshots. Okay, Jackie, have a good one. I'll see you later. And Special Ops Julie, Unleashed Rainbow. Do better. Who else we got? Who else snuck in on me? Hey, Tracy. Okay. So Nick says neither one of the Collins are on Suboxone. Now I know for oops, my bad. Hold on. Damn, I'll let that play the whole time. Okay. I want to know what you did to your daughter the night before at the gas station. I want to know about the drugs you had on your person during that altercation. I want to know why this beautiful young lady would take off. I'll tell you why. My guess is that you are a terrible parent, abusive, not just physically. Would you be willing to take a drug test if I paid for it? Bitch, what gives you the fucking right, Nicolina and Mean Girls, Amy Shope, Beth Dutton, to do this? Oh no, I need to go see that. I definitely need to see that. What the fuck gives you the right to say some shit like this? One more time. My guess is that you are a terrible parent, abusive, not just physically. What are you trying to say? She says, my guess is that you are a terrible parent, abusive, not just physically. How do you know this, Nicolina? Again, you are a fucking piece of trash. And I'm going to cover it. Hey, why weren't you asking Jimbo if he's willing to take a drug test? I mean, you believe he had fucking dementia. You believe his house got shot up. I mean, you know what, Nick? I think you need to take a fucking drug test because I think you're on dope. All right, Leslie says, Nick, you are not the police, so how would you know had you not been in contact with my daughter? And then Nick says back to Leslie, I'm listening to Ernie's show, that was your first mistake, who's live right now on YouTube saying you emailed him and asked him to be a part of the case. Okay, consider your source, Nick. You believe him when it's convenient to fit your fucking narrative. Other than that, you don't believe it. It's fucking ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Who's live right now on YouTube saying you emailed him and asked him to be a part of the case. LMFAO. He can't step foot into Kentucky because he has 2 felony warrants in Madison County. He is Jimbo's mortal enemy and is lying to you about Jimbo for his own purpose, not for Casey. Duh. So why would you attack this woman? Why? Why, Nick? Did it make you feel good? Sick bitch. And then Nick saying Jimbo's not on Suboxone. Now I know for a fact you're talking to Ernie's show. Then she says, you think she's at my house in Michigan? LMFAO. And Leslie said, okay, you don't know as much as you think you do, huh? Nick, if you wouldn't have come into this lady's account and started saying details that only, she thought her family knew, it would probably freak her out. That's what you did. But again, I hope, Nick, that you have to experience this one day so you know exactly what you did to these people. I hope so. Leslie says, I haven't talked to Ernie Shell, but I'll look. Be sure to look him up, though. Thanks for the advice. Scratch that. He's one of you little YouTubers. I will not be contacting him. Nick says, I also contacted the sheriff's department because Ernie's calling them and interfering with this case. Ernie said you specifically asked for him to be involved. Again, you never believe Ernie unless it fits your fucking narrative. Leslie says, is he using my name? I have not contacted him, but maybe if all of y'all are calling, they might look a little harder into my daughter's case. Nick says, Ernie just asked people to go to the Collins house with AR-15s and shoot the entire place up. How do you feel about that? She says, oh my God, that's crazy. Y'all are on here trying to get publicity for your YouTube channel, and I'm just trying to find my daughter. I want no part of your online enemy. How can she make this clear? Yeah, I think so, Miss Gabby Pinton. This is fucking trash. What's up, Kintsugi and Luna? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Oops. Nick says, no ma'am, I don't fuck with missing children's cases. Well, here you are, Nick, fucking with a missing child's case. And we're going to play more of you fucking with missing children's cases. This is worse than any tragedy pimp I've ever fucking seen. This is worse because Nicolina absolutely says they hurt their kid. She made multiple lives where she said this family hurt their child in the grossest fucking ways. So yeah, we've got it. I cover Ernie Shell because he's a fraud, a liar, a fugitive, a whole piece of shit. He legit asked people to go into Jimbo's home and pull Hunter out and treat him like they used to treat pedos back in the day. This is what Ernie Shell is doing to your daughter's case. No one else. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. I spoke with the deputy this morning and let him know what Ernie is doing. Good for you, bitch. Why are you bothering her? Terry Martin. Leslie Brummett. This Nicole Lindsay person is just going by what she sees on Facebook. She's trying to mess up this case. And I don't know who this is, but clearly an Ernie simp. Again, all of you are fucking ridiculous. We are literally talking about a missing child. Yeah. All right. So, Nicolina, you're a fucking trash bag. All right. Let's go ahead and play. Hey, Michelle. Good morning, Ash. She is fucking, yeah, she's fucked. And Rumor, who did I miss? Hey, you. Good morning. Yeah, and I couldn't agree with that statement more. Exactly. All right. So this is from August 5th. Close out of this. And let's just listen in.
For his lies. That's exactly what he's doing. He doesn't give a shit
Yeah,
about Casey. He nutso.
And I agree with that. What Ernie Shell did was fucking wrong. Okay, I couldn't belt that from the fucking mountains. No. But what you and Jimbo did was even worse. Okay? If you could imagine, because what Ernie did, telling the father that the daughter was being hurt and sex trafficked by Jimbo, I can't imagine topping that. And then Nicolina said, hold my beer.
Hopefully I will get through the hellos here. I'm going to scroll down into the Mystic hello. All right. So let's get busy.
Yeah.
Let's get down to it. All right.
Oh, before we get into this, also the traders within account, that is not me, Ernie. Not me. No. So thank you for your little comment that you made, but that's not me.
Oh,
Ernie said, I need to figure out, what did he say? I need to figure out if I'm the bitch or the butch. Sir, I think you need to figure out if you're the bitch or the butch. I mean, just say. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm telling you. Yes. Rewind is off because I don't know if I'm still getting struck or not, but also that way Nicolina and Lips can't take me down. Anytime I cover them, they like to cut me down. Yeah, she sure did. Hi, cracking asses. Always good to see you. Good morning, everybody. And it's okay, Tracy. No worries. I figured it was important, so I answered.
where do I start?
Don't worry, I'm muted.
All right. Let me give you a timeline of events. And a lot of us knew what was going on with this young lady before, hey, Scotty, drive safe, before Ernie was made aware of this, okay? And the reason it wasn't being shored up on YouTube is because we
I'm gonna
didn't
let
want
this
people
play. I'll be
like
right back.
Ernie, Tyrant Bird, Katie, any of them to get involved and fuck with this case, right? So we know that Bird has already got a flight scheduled to fly into Tennessee and then drive to London, Kentucky to harass Jimbo and Thelma. And this guy is a kook, which, whatever. He also has made false calls on Jimbo. So on July 25th, there is a video that Hunter took with his girlfriend of her mother at a gas station, which is an altercation. And it was, the little girl was scared. She was crying. Her dad told her, go with Hunter, get in the car. And then mom is threatening that this is kidnapping. No, it's not. She's 17 years old. She's almost 18 years old. The next day, a welfare check was made on the 26th of July because Hunter was not able to communicate with his girlfriend. Why? Because her mother took the phone and allegedly threw it away. Now, I did confront the mother on her post because the mother keeps sharing a photo of Hunter and acting as if Hunter knows the whereabouts of her daughter, Casey, making claims that they were seen together at Walmart, which is not true. Surveillance cameras have been reviewed. No such thing happened. Okay. Jimbo has allowed the mother, the father, and the Kentucky, the Laurel County Sheriff's Department to go through their entire house, given out Hunter's Life 360 data, their security cameras, everything, because they do not know where this little girl is. And honestly, at this point, yes, the mother is the problem here. When you have a 17-year-old girl, your job as the mother is not to be confrontational in the sense of being fearful. Your job is to calm down, then have a discussion so things don't blow up like this. Now, I started commenting on the mother's post because why? She keeps indicting Hunter. Hey, China. Hey, Amber. She keeps indicting Hunter, which they are being harassed. Now, this mother knows this little girl is not there. She doesn't give a shit. So that ended in not one, but two separate times that someone has come onto the Collins property and shot up Hunter's car. That's a serious escalation. What I find interesting is while Ernie was live last night, an account by the name of Lima Bean, which LB could be Leslie B, it could be Leslie Burnett, or whatever the girl's mother's name is, in real time, as the cops were at Jimbo's house, said the police are at Jimbo's right now. How would anybody know that unless they were the ones that went onto that property and started using a rifle to shoot at Hunter's car? Now, Hunter's car has multiple bullet holes. James's car has a flat tire. Jimbo hadn't even spoke about it. I messaged Jimbo saying, there's this person in Ernie's by the name of Lima Bean claiming that the police are at your house right now. What's going on? And he said, the police are there. And sent me pictures. So Lima Bean knew exactly when the police were there. So that tells me Lima Bean knows what is that, may have participated in the shooting at the residence. So the mother has vehemently denied in Facebook posts having ever contacted Ernest Shell. She wants nothing to do with anybody on YouTube, and I believe her. But what I don't believe is that she didn't have something to do with this. Now, could it be foul play? It could happen. There's a history of drug abuse and mental illness at this home. Or it could just be a 17-year-old that needs to get out because it is not safe. And that happens. Even maybe it's not really unsafe. Maybe this child, I mean, I remember being a teenager. I know that my house was unsafe when I was running away. I was trying to get out of bad situations. So that tells me good kid or good parents, they don't have kids running away. Now, Jimbo and Thelma have 4 kids. 2 are adults, never ran away. Hunter is almost an adult, never ran away. Molly is coming into her own as a teenager. She has not run away because kids don't run away from good families. Kids run away from dysfunctional and abusive families. So that's my first red flag. So this altercation that happened, the following day, a welfare check was called because Hunter was not able to connect with Casey. When the police arrived,
Okay, real quick, let's unpack that. First of all, is everybody taking notes on how to be a great mother? Okay? Okay? Second, kids run away all the time. Okay? For a multitude of reasons. Doesn't make you a bad parent. Okay? Now, if you're being a bad parent and then your kids run away, then you can say, well, I was a bad parent. But regardless. Second, teenagers in love. Okay? Good luck. Good luck. I know my karma. That's why I did not have children. I was wild. I was a wild child. So, Nicolina will tell you, well, if your child runs away, that means you're a bad mother. No. 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 Exactly, Bree. Exactly. Yeah. It happens. It fucking happens. So, yeah. Nope. Again, Nicolina, you just fucking open your neck and all this kind of crazy shit comes out. Okay? You need to stop. Worry about your own life. You know what I think Nick's problem is? I think she started to kind of, her identity was being a mom, you know, having her kids that needed her, blah, blah, blah. Well, then when they all left, as kids do, she replaced that with YouTube. And if you watch old clips of Nick, you know, her family was pretty involved. And now, all of a sudden, empty house. So, unfortunately, instead of finding a hobby, she terrorizes people online. It happens. It happens. And sometimes it is because, you know, whatever. Most kids, it's because you're not going to tell me what the fuck to do. I'm out. I know everything. Teenagers know everything, and we don't know shit, and we think our parents are dumb. It's like that age when you see your parents and then you start to try to find that power struggle. That is teenage rebellion. It's called teenage rebellion. Hey, Rosie. Rosie, it's good to see you. What's up, Spider Woman? So, I mean, come on. But Nick will tell you, you're a bad parent. No, ma'am, you don't know what you're talking about. Now, another thing I just want to point out, she said she got kicked out of her house when she was pregnant, when her mom found out she was pregnant. So, what? You were running away? I thought you said you got kicked out. I just want to throw that in there because there's that.
mother refused to allow the police into the house and said she's not here. She's at a relative's. That was July 26th. July 27th at 2 p.m. is when she noticed her daughter ran away and had her children lie, her younger children lie and say, we saw Hunter pick her up, but dad approves. That is not accurate. He never was in that vicinity. Something happened. And instead of looking for this child, this family and their weird people are causing problems they're causing problems for Hunter. Just go look at the mom's Facebook page. And Peachy, don't you ever fucking comment somewhere saying,
Peachy, are you taking notes? I know you're gonna want to write this one down, Peachy.
page. And Peachy, don't you ever fucking comment somewhere saying, let's not attack the parent? No. I know that you're over there creeping. I'm asking questions saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, answer these questions because this isn't making sense. And if
Now, I just read you what Nicolina, was Nicolina asking questions or was she accusing? Do I need to pull the screenshots back up? That's the reason I read through the screenshots before I played this video. The normal thing to do is to not attack the parents if you have a fucking soul, okay? But here we are. I was asking questions. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Were you asking questions? Because you got your information from Jimbo, right? And you just ate it up as if it was gospel. You and many, many, many other people did. This whole chat right here. This whole chat. Y'all just believe in it? Believe in Jimbo. Believe in Nicolina. Again, Stan fam, Mean Girls, you've got to take your accountability in this. You just believe blindly. Guess what? You're going to be propping up a pedophile before too much longer. Again, this is common fucking sense.
if it doesn't make sense, your priority should not be what I'm saying, what Paisley's saying, what Beth Dutton is saying, anybody else on these comments. Your number one concern should be the child that the mother threw her phone away. The mother is lying like Ernie.
Again, the mom got in an argument with the daughter and the dad the day before, and I believe they threw the phone out the window out of anger, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong. Out of anger because the girl was spending too much time with her boyfriend, they threw her phone out the window. But they keep framing it like, well, after she went missing, they threw her phone away.
Shell in inciting fucking chaos for the Collins family. Then you got Ernie's team of fucking tards saying, oh, this is the same girl from 2 years ago. No, it's not. Stop. I think, no, go read that mother's Facebook. No, you don't. No, you don't, Ernie. No, you don't. And that is your problem. You don't give a fuck about Casey and you have zero leads on her. You only have leads on fucking anal stretchers, bro. So earlier this morning, I knew Ernie was going to try to call the sheriff's department.
Okay.
So I waited until they opened.
Before
Sadly,
we
I didn't.
Before we get into these calls where she debunks herself, correct, holistic. What's up, Ace of Spades? So before we even get into these calls where Nicolina absolutely debunks herself, and remember how pissed off they were at me for calling the police when I witnessed with my own eyes on Facebook, Jumbo and Thelma making a dog disappear. Okay, remember that. Remember how pissed off they were at me for that. Okay, so let's watch. Let's watch this video that Jimbo's never seen before. Never seen before. He's never seen this. Hunter sends this. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
And they got into it up there.
Call the cops. Nina.
My goodness.
Hey, Becky.
There it is.
What's up, babe Ellen? Mm-hmm.
Where's the attachment at? Let's see.
Correct. Yes, I'm the problem here. You got it. Hold on. Everybody was right about the parents. So, did you not see Jimbo take the missing kid into the police station? Did you not see this video where Hunter cussed out the little kid? Did you? What? Yeah, I'm the problem here. You caught me. Here, I got your boy on the screen. I know you're probably having withdrawals. Wonder why they call you bitch. Yeah.
Hello, do you want advice?
Help me, Facebook. Would you like a link so I can tear you up on panel or what? You want a link? Here. I love this. I don't, you know what? Here, come tell me about myself. You got me. I'm a dope head too. Look, I'll let you up. Come on, tell me about myself. Tell me how you can make me a better person. Come on up. I'm showing what Jimbo and Nicolina did to the missing fucking parents of a 17-year-old child and the torment they suffered at the hands of Nick and Jimbo, and I'm the problem? Get up here. Get the fuck up here. I know, cracking asses. Get the fuck up here. I done stopped the whole show for you. Get up here. Oh no, Katie, you're a turd. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh no, trust me, I don't trust nobody. Have you not figured that out? Clearly it's a Jimbo sim. I'm giving them their dopamine by putting a little fucking faggot on the screen. But hey. Yeah, I'm the problem here. Okay, since the pussy don't want to come up, and clearly I'm here for it. I will drop a link. I will keep the link. Anybody that wants to debate me, I'm here for it. I am fucking here for it. I will debate anyone, anytime, anywhere, any place. Make an arrangement. I'll come to you. I will fucking come to you. I'll drag, yeah. Am I dragging a kid? Are you smoking fucking methamphetamine? Did you smoke PCP? I'm dragging a chick. Oh. Yes. I'm dragging a child. So my whole presentation today is me showing what Nicolina and Jimbo did to the parents. Yes, I do. What? Oh, yes. Okay. Did you just watch when Nicolina said her mom's abuse? Do you want me to pull the screenshots? Okay. She didn't have Are you on drugs? The girl wanted to be with her boyfriend. It's that simple. There was no trauma, you fucking retard. How much of Jimbo? Listen, I got some ocean. Go ahead. Drag my trauma. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Do you want to hear all about it? Cue the tiny violin. I'm telling you. All right. You can block that account clearly. Yeah. Worthless. Worthless. It must be backwards land that I woke up in today. I'm literally explaining how Nicolina and Jimbo Collins drugged the family of a missing child. But I'm the problem. Okay. Got it.
Call the cops.
A little bit disturbing.
Are you watching, retard, in the chat? Are you watching? This would be an example of dragging a kid and her family through the mud. Okay? Let me play it for you. Yes. That's a great idea. I'm telling you. Maybe it was Jimmy. Oh my God.
All right,
Jimmy,
this is when they
you
got
better
into
get
it
up
up there.
here.
And Hunter called the cops and the wellness check was called in. I didn't know he had this on video. Yeah, this is going to be evidence. You watching Lima Bean?
Are you watching Lima Bean?
This video's for you.
Mind you, no one ever took ownership for the Lima Bean account. I did play this months ago. I covered the Lima Bean in Ernie's chat because I had recorded it before it was deleted ultimately. And they clearly said I'm not the mother, but they run with everything. So.
I always assume you're being recorded. Y'all see that little girl right there bawling her eyes out? That's Casey.
Okay. Well, listen.
That's the missing girl right there. Want to see why she's bawling her eyes out?
Again, the retarded troll who got everything backwards. This is an example of what you were describing. So.
Call the cops.
That's her mom. Hunter just told her no, he wasn't calling the cops.
No.
Now let me clear this up. Let me make sure I've got, okay, it's on 720. Okay. Because he's going to start describing that they're throwing drugs and now he's never seen this video before. He said, oh, it just got sent to me. I didn't know Hunter had this. I've never seen this video before. He literally just fucking said that. Now, right there, there's the person just past the mirror, the mom, walking to the truck. How can you make out that they threw drugs? But you motherfuckers couldn't figure out that Cuddles was there and then all of a sudden wasn't there. And Jimbo said, yo, the sheriff picked him up from the house.
Just stay over here.
Get off of the phone.
I'm not on the
You're
phone.
not going anywhere.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going. I'm recording. I got to pull over here. Make
She's
sure.
literally being
I know. I got to pull over here real quick, babe.
There's her mom throwing her dad's drugs out on the ground.
Okay, he's never seen this video before. Let's watch it one more time. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. Where?
There's her mom throwing her dad's drugs out on the ground.
But they couldn't. I can't see shit. But they couldn't see the dog getting.
There's her dad. I guess he wanted Hunter to call the cops on her dad. I don't know. You see her dad just tell her to go get in the car with Hunter?
How? How do you know this?
You see her dad, her mom, just her dad go tell her to get in the car with Hunter? Let me back that up. Yeah, she hit him. Right there.
How'd you see that? Beyond me. Beyond me.
Because I want to go. I want to go. And Dad is my dad. I can go if I want.
Her dad just gave her permission to go with Hunter. Her mom said, "Oh, that's kidnapping."
How did you hear that?
This is actually the night before the wellness check. My bad. This is actually the night before the wellness check.
Crimes Have Consequences says, damn, I'm thinking she did the shooting. The mom. Tog, the cops won't look at this. Beth, Skunk, she has enough court orders to handle right now. Oh, Bullhorn Betty. Okay, never mind.
Okay. This was the 20.
And Markella, at Taylor Smith, I agree. And he's not transporting children. It don't work that way unless he is trafficking them. Again, you can say all you want about Ernie Shell, and you're right. But look at your own behavior to Jimbo. You are literally fucking all Renee Maurice. And I don't know why. What's so appealing about this fucking idiot?
26.
How do you believe this man? How? He debunks himself every 5 fucking minutes if you pull your head out of your ass and listen.
You go back to it.
I don't care. You don't
Now, was that account? Did that account accuse me? I'm telling you, Tracy, that account accused me of dragging a child, right? What's this? What's this exactly? Hey, Kyle, what the fuck is this? Now, let's watch Jimbo.
What? You can't go to jail. Pull that down. I'm gonna say no, you didn't. And my dad told me to go, and I went. You can't go to jail for that.
This is the night before.
So, let me give you a theory so far. When you're listening, yeah. Why? Okay, and let me just put this out there. I feel that this is a situation not nefarious. Not nefarious on Hunter's or Casey's part. They're kids, okay? Kids do dumb shit. But I feel like this video was taken for some reason, and they're having these weird conversations like they did just now, and they're saying, you can't get in trouble. My dad told you to take me. So they're having these conversations as if they're going to leave, okay? It's really cut and dry. Kids run away all the time. It's not that. Now, then you add YouTube, and it's blown way the fuck out of proportion.
Yeah, her dad just told her to go.
Let's go now. Turn around. Turn around.
I need him to turn around first.
No.
Hold this in.
Go that way.
Fucking it. Take.
Wow, Hunter. And it's so funny you cut that video off. So funny how fast you cut that video off, right?
Let's go now. Turn around. Turn around.
I need him to turn around first.
No.
Hold this in.
Go that way.
Fucking it. Take.
Wow, Hunter. A little violent. But nobody called that out. Nobody. All right. So now we're back on Nick. She is going to start making phone calls and literally debunks herself. It's hilarious. but they were all hella pissed that I called the police about Mr. or little baby Cuddles.
Record that, but I do have proof of the call. I spoke to someone in the detectives bureau and said, Ernie Shell is going to call you pretending to be a child predator hunter. And he's going to blame this on James Collins and say he was married to a 12-year-old. Well, Ernie did exactly that about 15 minutes later on a live stream. So then I made a second call, and this time it went through the non-emergency number, and I was patched into a deputy, and then I called KSP. Ernie, good luck, bro. I think, Ernie, this may be the icing on the cake for you, son, for you. So this is going to be in the opposite order. Yeah, ask Ernie that. Why is Ernie always doing that? Are you okay? Isn't that weird? Thank you. Don't delete. They were asking Ernie that, not me. So this is going to be an opposite order. What you're going to hear is the KSP call first. I did not record the call with the detective because the detective is working on locating Ernie. Then the first call or the second call that I made to Laurel County will be, and then the video with the little girl. Hey, Riz. So it's.
Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. You're good. No worries. I figured it was important.
Not in chronological order. Now, these people have no problem making this about Jimbo instead of this little girl.
About Jimbo.
And that is exactly what Ernie did when he called. We'll get to that in a minute. Thank you, Nana C, for recording it this morning. How Ernie made it all about everybody knows who I am. I am the predator hunter. And then Jimbo, 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 Jimbo. Right, Ernie? And then you incited violence, telling people to go to Jimbo's house with AR-15s and shoot it up. Pull them out of the house like we used to with pedophiles.
I would encourage her to get some counseling. I really would. I know a lot of people are like, but a lot of times it's just learned behavior and we don't even realize we're doing it. You know what I mean?
So, you know what? If you can call Laurel County Lightning Tigger, you can absolutely contact Madison County and turn yourself in. Do not delete his comments. Do not block him. Leave them here. And yes, KSP is now involved, Ernie. Bye.
Okay. I think this is where she's having sound issues.
I will do it this way. Let me know if you can hear this when I hit play. And all right, I'm going to hit play. Tell me if you can hear this now. Can you hear this? Different way then. All right, ready? This is. Tell me if you can hear it.
So this is the first call. I believe this one is to the state police.
Kentucky State Police, London.
Hi, I was wondering if I could speak to a trooper.
I was actually, okay, can I just say this? This was like this call And I know I have one recorded of her and Tyrant Bird, or her calling on Tyrant Bird. And I was like, they're not going to take you. You sound like a lunatic. When you call, you've got to like precisely say, da 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 da. She went for a whole fucking editorial. I was just like, dang. What? Okay, I've watched all of this play out, and I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, what's it in reference to?
What's that?
What is it in reference to?
It's in reference to an issue that took place in London last night, but now has carried over into the online environment where there is a gentleman inciting his online community to go to a house and shoot it up with ARs.
So is he posting this online saying that he's going to do that?
Yeah, so it's in regards to a 17-year-old runaway named Casey Brumette, and apparently the boyfriend of this little girl, they've searched the home. She's not there. He has not seen her since she has taken off, and she does not have a phone. Well, someone went on to the parents' property last night and shot up this kid's car. So Laurel County Sheriff's Department was out there last night to take a report, but then this morning, a YouTuber that is also in the Kentucky area did a live stream inciting his community that a majority of them are in Tennessee, to go to this man's house in London, Kentucky, and shoot it up with ARs, pull him out of the house, cut him in half like they used to do pedophiles back in the day. And this man is not a pedophile. So Laurel, I spoke to a deputy this morning, and they said that's something that KSP would deal with because they can track people by like YouTube. They have access to that stuff. My concern is that this is not being taken seriously, the level of incitement, and the man that's doing it is a fugitive from the law in the state of Kentucky. So I just
have a name for you?
Yes, it is Ernest, ERNEST, middle name Mack, MACK, last name Shell, SHELL. Date of birth is 12/31/79.
And you said he's posting all of this on YouTube?
On a YouTube live stream that he did. It is recorded. Now he has other people riled up, and he's been riling people up for a while. Now there's a gentleman out of Colorado that has purchased a plane ticket to fly into somewhere in Tennessee and go into Kentucky to London to harass this man and his family. Like at this point, and the guy showed proof of purchase of his plane ticket. That was a couple weeks ago, because this gentleman, Ernie, is trying to convince everybody that James Collins is a pedophile, and is not. And I know that this same guy that's flying from Colorado next week into Tennessee to drive to Kentucky even called a false call on this man's family about a month ago in the middle of the night, making crazy claims. So at this point, like, I am a concerned citizen that is, I'm fearful for this family because their 17-year-old son car was shot up with a rifle and a handgun last night on their property.
What is the username that he has on YouTube that all this is being posted under?
He changes it up. Let me look and see if it's still the same. So the handle for that account is at Lightning, LIGHTNING, Tiger USA. And the live stream he did was this morning, and it is titled Jimbo Named as Suspect for Missing Child. Our child predator protection team takes action, which is James has not been listed as a suspect. There is no suspect of this little girl. So he, during that live stream, was inciting his viewers, which at the time had over 300 people viewing, to go to James's house and with their AR-15s and light it up. Knowing that it just happened last night. And somehow he knew it was happening in real time before it was even put out publicly that it happened. So I'm not sure if he was part of the original issue last night, but my concern is that the Collins family, their complaints are not being taken seriously by Laurel County.
Okay. And what was the name on that juvenile again? I got the first name was Casey.
Yep.
What was the last name?
BRUMMET, and Casey is spelled KACY. So they're convinced that
James Collins, is that a parent or what is
James Collins is the father of Hunter Collins, who was dating Casey. Casey, he has had zero contact with Casey since she ran away. They have been able to produce Hunter's Life 360, plus he works with his dad every day, and that is, they've got cameras at work and clock-in times, and they have even told him he's not going to go anywhere in his vehicle by himself until this little girl is found, because there have been so many threats made on Hunter's Life, who is a 17-year-old. The police have been through their home. They have allowed the parents to go through the entire home to prove that Casey is not there. So now it's escalating. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Are you still there?
I am.
All right. Do you care if I get your name and phone number? That way I can retriever call you directly as well.
Yes, my name is Nicole, NICHOLE. Last name RUGGIERO. My phone number is area code 989-413-8361.
Hey, Ernest.
Okay, and the runaway juvenile, the Casey Brummett, do you know what county she ran away from?
I believe in Laurel County, because that's the number on the missing flyer.
All right, I will go ahead and give all of this information over to one of our troopers, probably a detective.
Okay.
And he'll be getting in touch with you, and he'll get in touch with Laurel County as well, and kind of figure out where they need to go from there. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You are very welcome.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my call with Kentucky State Police after I spoke with a deputy from Laurel County. So I originally called Laurel County, spoke to someone from the detective unit to warn them about Ernie. And then after Ernie's live stream this morning, I'm going to play you this. Now, I'm going to fast forward through it because there's a lot of the beeps from holding.
Okay. This is the call where this idiot debunks herself. Now, you're calling one police department. This area in Laurel County, not very big. Not very big, right? The detective don't know what the fuck she's talking about, shooting-wise. That's your first clue. Something's really wrong here, okay? Your second, let me back that up. Your first clue is, in a year that you've known Jimbo, you've known him 3 years, and in that year and a half, 2 kids done come up snatched. You called, got them arrested the first time, okay? Here we are again. But this time, his house gets shot up. And all this extra shit. And Jimbo didn't know her name 1 second, but then knows every detail about her life. That she's being abused, that her parents are drug addicts, da-da-da-da-da. Come on, Nick. But, again, you don't want any of the responsibility, okay?
Hold on. I'm going to get to it.
And again, everybody wants to point out Maggie Mags, Renee Marie, Beloved Ghost, but look at the chat. Hello? Exactly. Have a great day, I'm a queeper.
The name of Ernie Shell. He made a call thinking was. Hi, my name is Nicole Ruggiero. I am calling because I am watching a YouTube live streamer by the name of Ernie Shell. He made a call to the sheriff's department about 25 minutes ago regarding Casey Brummett. He was pretty threatening to the female that answered the phone there. So I don't know if that was like the business department of the sheriff's office. And he's trying to insert himself in this missing runaway Casey Brummett case regarding, and I'm not sure if you're aware that last night James Collins had to file a police report because somebody came onto his property and was shooting at his son Hunter's vehicle. Are you aware of that? So that.
What? Hold on, one more time.
And I'm not sure if you're aware that last night James Collins had to file a police report because somebody came onto his property and was shooting at his son Hunter's vehicle. Are you aware of that? So that. I don't know anything about that. So that.
No, ma'am, I don't know anything about that. You mean to tell me? Very rural area. They don't know? They don't know. Okay, let's go with that.
That happened last night, I believe around 9 p.m. Well, this gentleman, Ernie Shell, is suggesting to people during his live stream where 300 people are watching for more people to go to James Collins' house with AR-15s and shoot the entire place up. Ernie is from Kentucky. He knows James Collins. He is a wanted fugitive out of Madison County, Kentucky. And this is very dangerous because a lot of his followers are from Kentucky as well. And is this in Laurel County? Yeah. Yes, sir. The shooting happened last night at 413 Franz Road, London, Kentucky. And now this morning, this gentleman on a live stream is suggesting people go back to that house with AR-15s and shoot the place up. So I think you guys need to be made aware of this. He did call someone from the sheriff's office this morning. It was a female. He left his number. Maybe it'd be a good idea to somebody call him.
Hey, Susie. Good to see you. Angry Pomeranian. Yeah, another L for Nick.
And maybe try to figure out his location because this guy is a very dangerous man. And he's been on the run for 18 months now from Madison County.
Okay, we'll have to call state police and get up with their e-crimes division because we don't have anything like that. So the state police has a way to track people on computers and whatnot. We don't have anything like that. State police does. So.
But Ernie did leave his cell phone number with somebody at at your sheriff's department at 9:40 this morning. So I don't have his phone number to track him, but this needs to be documented since there was a shooting at James Collins' house last night and a report was made. Now he's inciting others to do more and take AR-15s up there.
Let me call the officer and find out what they can tell me on that end.
Okay. And do you need my number or anything for callback?
I'd say the dispatcher's got it. They can get your phone number when you call them.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Now, before Ernie tries to reframe that, oh, they didn't know anything about what happened last night. Well, that was at 9-something this morning.
And again, anybody that's been a victim of a crime, you get a card, if police come up to your house, you get a card with a number on it. If, for instance, you have damage to property, cops will give you a paper because insurance, right? Now, you may not make a claim, but cops know. But no, not Jimbo. And mind you, this isn't the first time the cops just don't do what they normally do around Jimbo. Remember when Thelma got bailed out of jail? But no, we're too busy. I'll take your money and we'll squash the war. No mugshot, no fingerprint, no nothing. Oh, we're just busy. Okay. Okay. No receipt? They were too busy to give you a receipt? If you paid a bail because someone had a warrant, I would think you'd say, can I have a receipt? Oh, but no. Okay, yeah, we good. Yeah, no.
And an evening officer took the report on the pews on the house. Now, that is way more than escalation. So that was Laurel County. So I ended up calling KSP. My information was given to a detective. That call will not be played yet because I am not going to show all my cards, Ernest Maxwell. You, sir.
You have no cards. That's the best part. Either you went along with this to get Ernie, and you knew this was a fucking whole fraud, or you are the dumbest bitch on the internet. You choose. You choose.
Are out of line. The link to that live stream was handed over. So run as fast as you can, Tiger Man. Now, I'm going to let us all listen to this live stream from this morning and what Ernie said. Because as usual, instead of being concerned about a runaway that's almost 18 years old, that's possibly being abused by her parents, Ernie's more worried about fucking with Jimbo, Thelma, and their 4 children. Because that clearly is more of a priority than finding this little girl, as usual.
None of you cared. Not a fucking one of you. None.
Ernie, we've got your recording from PGOAs, your stream from last night, your stream from today. Keep going, delusional boy. So sit back, guys. Your predator hunter in action.
Let me skip.
You fucking tard.
Don't have a child predator sexual advocacy there. I know that. I talked to them before.
And this is just fucking gross trash. Like, I have an issue with the LARPing. Anybody that says, I'm here to rescue children, it's a fucking fraud. I don't care. What's his name? That Craig Sawman. I seen he started posting his shit again. I might do a recap on that guy too. Because every time you look into these people, they're fucking fraudulent. Especially that Craig Sawman Sawyer guy. His business filings alone tell you he's not doing anything but collecting a shit ton of money and paying himself and his crew a great salary off the back of missing fucking kids. But I'm the problem. Right?
You're right, Gamer Girl.
Is it on like the Facebook page that you see?
Well, I mean, yes, it's all over now. I mean, the thing about it is, the person that was last seen, the mother said, the son of Jimbo Collins.
The thing about trafficking in general, it is a huge problem. It is a huge problem. It's not just sex trafficking; it's labor trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking. Yes, all of it. Labor trafficking. Labor trafficking does not get enough attention, and it is the predominant kind of trafficking. But then these people come in and they're like caves and tunnels, and that might be true. But when you are a fraud and you tie your name to a serious fucking thing like child trafficking, you need to stop with the outlandish shit, bring it back in, look at what's around us. Look at the migrants being put across the border, and they're missing, and they're women, they're children. Where are they at? That's a huge story. I don't see any of these fucking frauds talking about that. And it's right around us. In all of these sanctuary cities, it's everywhere, even where I'm at. But when they start doing this fantastical shit about, I was in the tunnels and I've got that live up on my fucking channel with Regina, where Ernie's saying that she's telling this elaborate story about her kids were getting trafficked and murdered, and the daughter came up and they were trolling Ernie, and good. I'm glad they were. But that, his LARP, it throws shade on something that is so fucking serious and a global issue. It's done right in front of us. And because they're doing this fantastical theatrical performance, everybody that realizes Ernie's a fraud looks at child trafficking and says, well, that can't be real, right? Except it's very real. So that's why I can't with the fucking LARPing.
It's Jimbo Collins. Jimbo Collins is a coach there. I'm wondering how the police and everything, I understand. Look, I teach this stuff. I teach general awareness. I actually rescue kids in real life. I understand when the child goes missing in these circumstances, only less than 1% are ever found. Some saying a runaway. The other thing says it's a kidnapping. The thing about it is, this person, Jimbo Collins, married a 12-year-old. He's a pedophile anyways. And why ain't that being looked into? Why,
And this, I do not agree with anyone contacting the family of this kid and making them go through hell for YouTube clout. This is fucked up. So the little troll account, what you're accusing me of doing, that's these motherfuckers, not me, buddy. But hey.
Is it because he's a coach for these kids in your all's district in London and Kentucky? You all didn't know that, or did you? Nobody did, because nobody ever checks it twice. Everybody always goes with what they think. But anyways,
all right, I'm going to skip forward a little bit more. I don't have the timestamp of his AR-15.
How is he a basketball coach when he can't move? He's had all these surgeries and he can't even move. Everybody says fucking idiots. They're idiots, people. Idiots.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
And it's sad. It's sad because this goes on. No, I didn't. I drove my ass back to Kentucky. Did you know that? You think I'm out right now? Yeah.
They're gonna find you. They're gonna. You hear that?
Fucking idiots.
involved. I'm gonna rewind it.
Oh, I think I found it. What's she doing?
Run right flat over there and cry. Oh God, Jimbo, glad you didn't get hurt. I wish you would have cut him in two.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Fact. Sad.
Yeah, he is sick in the head. I'm wrenched Mama T.
These little girls in the background know more about stranger danger than you all will ever know, and that's sad.
Lord. You're around little girls, Ernie? Who is allowing you around little girls? Holy shit. See, I missed a lot of this because I was on the phone making calls. Holy shit. Ernie, are you in hotels with these little kids?
So sad. There's people over there, Erica Suter. There's people over there throwing him money, giving him donations, buying that bag back and everything. But what about that little girl, that missing child that's run away, they're saying? No, last thing was Hunter. Jimbo, look, guys, you guys know the old saying, like father, like son. Think about it, folks. Fact.
I don't take anything Ernie says as facts.
It's funny that you say that. You just heard her say, I don't take anything Ernie says as facts. But at the very beginning of this, she took all of Ernie's facts and attacked the mother of the missing girl with those facts. So yeah, absolutely you do.
Run right flat over there and cry. Run right flat over there and cry. Oh God, Jimbo, glad you didn't get hurt. I wish you would have cut him in two. Fact. Sad. Give him donations to him. He needs them. His son's car. I hope that family tears that house all to hell. I hope they shred it.
And I feel pretty strongly about this. Even if they're not communicating, because they're all the fucking same, they operate the same. They will use each other's information when it's convenient. They don't burn each other's bridges too far. But how many times do you hear Ernie say, I'm not going to let Nicolina up? And then Nicolina comes up. I'm not going to do that to my people. And then, it's over and over and over. Same with Jimbo and Ernie. Again, they were all friends. 20 fucking plus years. You know someone in 20 years. It's ridiculous. 1 + 1 always equals 2.
I hope they shred it. I hope they take AR-15s up there and they shred that damn place.
Did you hear that? Did you just hear the threat? I hope they take AR-15s up to that house and shred it.
And this is bullshit too, because here's the thing. There's 4, at least, whether you like, I don't like Jimbo, I wish no harm on the man. I don't like Nicolina, I wish no harm on her. I don't like Ernie, I wish no harm on Ernie. This is absolutely inciting violence. Again, taking advantage of a horrible situation. Okay? Every teenager has a rebellion somewhere, somehow, some way. This one, unfortunately, ran away from home a couple months before she was to turn 18. And everybody jumped on this like fucking sharks. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Including what Ernie just said. Why would you wish Jimbo's house to get shot up? I don't want nothing bad to happen to the fucking man, but I sure don't want nothing to happen to his children. It's fucking ridiculous. Why this is even a thing to say.
That's why the Kentucky State Police are involved. I'm gonna rewind it.
Child predators are monsters, people. And some of the sickest people you'll ever meet, you'll ever see, you'll ever hear anything about. What I'll tell you and what I can show you will blow your minds.
It's because you're part of it, Ernie.
I mean, seriously, people. All the motherfucker cares about is money, and you all run right flat over there and cry, "Oh God, Jimbo, we're glad you didn't get hurt. I wish it would have cut him in two." Fact. Sad. Give a donation.
Thank you so much, Spider Woman, for traders and her doggies. I appreciate you. Agreed, Peachy. Yeah. The shit, like, I know we've all been in the heat of a moment, but Ernie was not in no fucking heat of the moment when he was just doing this fucking psychotic shit.
Giving donations to him. He needs them. His son's car. I hope that family tears that house all to hell. I hope they shred it. I hope they take AR-15s up there and they shred that damn place.
You hear that?
Fucking idiots.
Oh, this is dangerous. Now, Jimbo's house, this has already happened. And now Ernie is inciting this, knowing that there are 4 children and 2 adults that live in that house. I thought he cared about children. There's James, Sarah, Hunter, and Molly that reside in that house, along with dogs and Thelma and Jimbo. That is why KSP is involved, right there.
So, Nicolina felt strongly, okay? Nicolina felt strongly that there was a crime, he was inciting violence, yada, yada, yada. I do agree. She felt strongly that as an American citizen, it was her civic fucking duty to call the police, right? Except when I did that, I was an asshole. Okay, the reason Ernie said that is because right before he said that somebody had said they took guns. Correct. I understand why he said that. I get that. But it didn't need to be said. We never know who's listening. What if? And that's the, if you have a voice and you use it, you have to take into consideration somebody might actually listen to you. I get that. Yeah, I get all of this. And the shooting never fucking happened, period. Jimbo shot his own fucking shit up. He tried to use it twice. He fooled Nicolina with it so good the first time, he tried to use it again the middle of January. I mean, he's fucking fool. But just to get back at somebody, myself, I've been there included, we're doing too much. And look at how out of control this situation got. It's not okay. Okay, now let me skip forward to the second live Nicolina did this day, same day. Now, Ernie thinks it's appropriate after this ridiculous live he had to get these, thanks, Ted, to get this family fucking flipped out. He is legitimately telling the father of this missing girl that your daughter is being sold for drugs sexually, all this disgusting, gross shit. For what? Whether you like Jimbo or not, what Where did you come up with this bullshit? And I can't stand sticking up for Jimbo, but it's the right thing to do. And these fucking idiots, they all feed off of each other, whether they're directly communicating or not, because they're all the fucking same. They operate the fucking same.
Have a name. And you know that, Jimbo. That's what I'm worried about. After this guy admitted to being in your woods, army crawling with night vision goggles after the guns used last night, I think you need to get your family somewhere for the night. You stay there, you make them leave, something. This is not safe for you.
And Jimbo's saying, I can take my family somewhere. I'm not leaving my house unattended. Now listen, I'm not sure whether it was the third or the fourth. This was the Tesla shooting. Brittany. It's not funny, but it is. It's ridiculous. Brittany allegedly shot up Jimbo's house the first time in a Tesla. Okay? That was the first shooting. Then 2 days later, there was a second shooting. Okay? And if you believe Jimbo's story, he said, I didn't know there was a shooting. Okay? Well, then how did you come out with the scanner audio of Jimbo calling in a shooting? You can't have it both ways. Then we listened to the scanner audio, and clearly the caller is the dad of the missing kid. And somehow possible shooting got all mixed up in that shit. Okay? The father of the missing fucking kid. So, one shooting, Brittany in the Tesla. Second shooting, Jimbo's story is they had to have trekked through the backwoods 10 miles to shoot up your house in two different, okay, whatever. Anyways, police are called. The boys had just left Jimbo's house to go to Taco Bell. This is Jimbo's story. And boom, 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 boom. But the dog was right there with his nose to the door. Nobody got shot, thank God. So yeah, 2 shootings. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. So that night of the second shooting, less than an hour later, first of all, as the shooting was happening, right after the shooting, Jimbo is texting or typing in Nicolina's chat. Okay? Or they're texting, oh yeah, somebody just shot at my house. I would be a wreck. Nope, not Jimbo. He goes sit there for 4 hours and stare at his screen and rage. Okay? His family's all in the other rooms. He's in the very back of the house while his family. Okay, somebody shot up my house twice now, and I'm in there. And then first they have 100 cameras, but now they don't have any cameras. Make it fucking make. You can't. He can't keep up with his own life. Nicolina props him up. All these idiots prop him up. And the rest is fucking history. But his words, I can take my family somewhere. I'm not leaving my house unattended. Why? Why didn't you? This is the next day after the second shooting. What? Nobody is catching this?
This is not, oh my God, this is exactly what I told KSP was going to happen.
And that's not like your daughter, right? No, no more than 2 days. What about a day?
Jimbo.
Now, this is what Nicolina. Now, I wish that troll account would have came up. I would have let them watch this with me, my whole fucking presentation. They could have done it and commented with me. They accused me, right, of exploiting this situation. Are you listening? Are you listening? Here we go. This is wild as fuck.
Well, I'm glad she called me, you know, and even,
Jimbo, I'm gonna send you a text message. I need you to answer it immediately. Please and thank you.
Ocean Lover. Man, that's so. And to beat it all, you said that he had like a little handicap. Like, what was it?
Yes, he's autistic and he has other
Autistic.
special needs. But he's the sweetest little boy ever, bro. And he's innocent. He's a child.
That is
And I honestly got fucking physically almost got sick because how can a grown man, you know what I'm saying? And I already knew
Don't
about the
delete
girl
that.
he was
Do not
holding
delete
there.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Do not delete any comments. This is someone from Ernie's, right? Or is this someone here? Pew pew and Jimbo? No, we're not pew pewing anyone. Jimbo will defend himself though.
Before,
Right.
was forced to give her back to her family. And that's when
Thank
I
you, Jimbo.
instantly thought about you guys too.
But if
It was
she,
like, oh my God, you know, he got another girl.
if he
And
was,
Selma is-
Hi. Is this Frank?
I don't know who's this.
Hi, this is Jessica. How are you? I was calling about your daughter Casey.
Yeah.
I was told that you were hiding out behind Jimbo's house in the woods. Is that true?
Well, it was the first day I was down at the driveway, but no, I ain't done that.
Oh, did you find your daughter?
No.
Oh shit. Do you think okay. So did you have night vision goggles on when this happened?
That first day I did, but it messed up. But
How many
yeah,
days how many days were you back there?
I don't really want to answer your questions. I don't know who this
Well,
is.
I'm trying to help you find Casey, Frank.
I understand that, but I just nah.
Do you think that Casey is being hidden somewhere else? Because I want to help you. I am boots on the ground right now for your daughter. I have a whole crew assembled and we are ready to go look.
Okay, I'm wanting to, but I was on a live and then I said I got a phone call from this. And it just,
You were on a live? What kind of live?
I was just talking to some people about getting my daughter back home, I guess.
Was that something like on Instagram?
No, I don't have Instagram. Can you call me back in a little bit?
Yeah, let me ask you one more question. Do you have your daughter's phone or phone number?
No, see, that's no.
And when was
I would have done had a track, but no, man.
Okay, well, I think that my team can help you and we are ready with boots on the ground. Some of them are up in the air, but Frank, we are willing and ready to help you find Casey.
That's awesome and stuff. I love that.
Do you have a Cash App, Frank? Do you have a Cash App?
My wife does.
Can you tell me her Cash App? Because we'd like to send you some money.
You ain't lying, A-Balance.
What is your Cash App? Yeah, give me just a second. She'll get it.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So, I think they Cash App
All right, guys.
some weird fucking name.
All right, guys. We're going to be able to help him with the Cash App.
I'll let my wife tell you what it is.
All right.
What is it? Why would you name it that? I don't even want to say that. How you say it?
Scotch, Goblin, Creator.
Why would you name it something like that? That's nasty. Crotch, goblin, creator.
Crotch.
Oh my Jesus.
It's Crotch Goblin Creator.
Yeah, like, don't ask me. I have no
So
clue why they
your
named it.
wife's catch. How much?
I don't even know what that means, but
Now, Jimbo throwing this in the chat. They borrowed 120 from Hunter via my Cash App last week. But I'm the problem, people. I'm the fucking problem, right? Okay, so we got another one.
All right. I am done with that. I just wanted to show.
Now, the beginning of this live, she's playing an old Ernie live. It's not relevant to today. This would have been 8/6. This is the next day. I'm pretty sure this is the one that's pretty fucking rank.
The people that may be watching this now, the people that may watch this on replay, that Ernie, Tina, and Xander are an actual threat to women and children. Real men are not scared of these people, but this is a repetitive cycle of Ernie, Tina, and Xander. This is actually what they do, and then they try to blame other people for behaving the same way, and that just isn't accurate. Now, again, I'm going to say this. I don't like getting involved in these kind of issues, but because the Collins family are being harassed, we have an escalation with someone on their property, and the father admitted that last night, being on their property, shooting up a child's car, and they refer to Casey as a child at 17, who will be 18 in 2 months. But when Jimbo married his first wife, he was.
Why are we even bringing the first marriage into this situation? I keep saying this. Jimbo, I showed you screenshots. He had to throw this in there. She's older than me when I got married. Oh my God. He even made a comment to Casey about maybe I should press charges, meaning like because she's 2 months older than Hunter. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What is wrong?
He had just turned 17 and they call him an adult. So they need to really decide their parameters or the definitions of the words that they use. I also heard somebody say yesterday, well, we'll get out the definition of what a PDF file is. Okay, why don't you use Connie Sue's definition? Because Connie Sue took the literal definition to defend Jimbo for over a year.
She did, and we had the greatest debate of all time, me and Constance Sue, okay? We had the greatest debate of all time.
But now she's walked it back. I'm sorry, my hair is driving
And
me.
you know what's funny? Is when me and Constance Sue were debating this very subject. We were, I think that was like a 12-hour live stream. Constance Sue was well over 12 hours. I think I ended about 10 hours that night. We were on a marathon, okay? We were crazy. The one thing where Constance Sue would not agree that I had proved was, oh gosh, what was the word? Ongoing. That's right. So the word was ongoing. Well, in medical terms, ongoing means, ongoing. I don't quote me on this, but this is pretty close. And Nicolina pops and sends me a text, and I want to say Anissa sends me a text, and they're like, hey, ongoing in the medical field means more than once, not what Constance is saying. And that's how Constance had to at least concede to look farther. It's funny how she forgot that. Hey, Mount Violet. Funny how she forgot that.
Now it's because I need a cut. Who's Amber Morrison? No, Daphne Taylor.
Okay, so let's go back and listen to this man who may have had something to do with his daughter being missing. Now, I like to be an optimist. I like to think that parents would never, ever do anything to hurt their children. I would like to think that parents.
Here's the part I was looking for. I'm going to mute out.
Parents would break the cycle of maybe the abuse that they endured as children, because our children are our future. Now, again, I am not getting into true crime. I am not getting into missing kids, but because this is affecting my community and the Stan community, and I truly love all of these men and women,
Good morning, Zip. It's always good to see you. Yeah, children are our future, guys.
think that it is important because Ernie Shell only cares about Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell doesn't give a fuck about this girl. In fact, Ernie Shell just said a couple of hours ago, I've got a lead and I know where she is. That's interesting to me, Ernie. Then where is she? If you know where she is, why doesn't KSP or Laurel County Sheriff's Department know? Or was this all a setup, Ernie? I don't know that she ran away. I want to think that in my heart. I'm praying that's what happened. But if you didn't listen to the father last night and the words that he used, I'm telling you there's some fuckery afoot. There is some fuckery afoot because Ernie's never going to tell the police because he's lying. All right.
Bubba?
Long time, brother. How you doing?
Been a minute, man. Been a minute.
I tell you, brother. I tell you. Everyone, this is Frank. This is Frank. I'll just let you go ahead and explain your story. That way everybody can understand it from you.
Y'all hear
You
me?
guys are muted. I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you good. I hear you good.
Ready?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Well, I'm just going to start off with, my name is Frank Brummett. We are just a normal house country folks family, you know. I work down
Honey, you guys are muted.
No, sorry. There's something wrong with you. Go out and come back in.
You may wait on him.
Now, I want you to pay close attention to the way Ernie sounds. He sounds like he is in a moving vehicle. And then if you watch him, he's bouncing up and down as if he's in a semi-truck, which would be either MJ or No Fear.
Oh, no, Charlie, can you hear me now? Charlie. Go ahead there, Frank.
This is Frank Brummett. I'm just a normal, country boy trying to survive in this world, man. I'm a truck driver. I work, started off just normal, just now I'm a petrol hauler. I haul fuel. And, yes, we have problems in our family. And, as in, like I got 4 daughters, 1 boy, and the 17-year-old. This guy fooled me, man. I didn't think, I thought he was a good kid. I thought there was a good family. I never really met him, and I'm always big on meeting my kids' boyfriend, you should say, because at first I don't consider him as that. I consider him as acquaintance. But anyways, all said and done, I met this boy.
So we're talking about Hunter. We're talking about Hunter, right? Jimbo's son.
Hunter, yeah, Hunter. And I met this boy, and I never let a boy get to me to where, you know, I trust him a little bit, and I did. I trusted this boy with my daughter, man. And if that ain't trust, I don't know what to tell you what trust is. But I trusted this boy. He fooled me. He was supposed to be a virgin, whatever the case may be. He's supposed to be a good kid. Don't know nothing about drugs, etc. But I'm telling you, man, this boy fooled me. Well, it went on for about 6 months, and he got in my daughter's head so bad, he was following her around like his nose was stuck up her ass, man. I mean, he couldn't leave her alone. I didn't get it at first, man. I didn't. Because my daughter, she was in love, you know, and every time somebody would get in between that, she would flip out. And I'm not talking about just a normal flip out. I'm talking about she would get crazy flip out. And this boy and his family had her convinced that she was allowed to just leave because she was, you know, knocking at 18's doorstep, which it don't matter, man, if you're 1 day old or if you're 100-year-old, man. If you're missing, you got to get found, man, especially if you know that someone out there really loves you. Now, this family, man, is a messed up family, let me tell you. They're a normal family when you meet them. That, I promise you, you'll never expect nothing. You'll never believe that this family is in what it's in. Now, I got to sleep at night, or in the day, stay up at night to protect my family. Stuff has happened. You know, I'm trying to find my daughter. But little thing over there happens, man, it's my fault. And I get it because they got my daughter, and I know they do. They won't give her back. They lie to the law and everything. And every time I call the law, look, we have a case. My daughter's been missing for 9 days now. I ain't heard from her, seen her, nothing. She's been spotted at Walmart, Taco Bell. She's been spotted at that chicken place, Bojangles. Law enforcement won't even open the book up as far as open the case up, man. They won't look at it. They'll send it to one investigator. After that investigator is done, like off for 3 days, they'll give it to the next investigator. It's going to be off for the next 3 or 4 days. That's how my case has been flipping. So it's not going to work the first day. Every time they go over there, they check everything, the basements, the crawl spaces, everything. Well, I know she's not in there, but they know where she is. Her family is hiding them. And we've been
Well, you know, Jimbo did that once before.
I know.
Jimbo did that once before. When he married Thelma, he took her off for 2 years till she turned of age so she could get married to him. He was already over 80. He's a pedophile, brother. I'm telling you.
Yes, I know he is. And him and her both was telling my kids, I mean, like, come on, man, they're a family. You don't teach your kids that it's okay to run away from a loving home, you know. We love her, and I guess her.
So I'm going to say this. I do not, in my gut, believe that the Collins would suggest running away from home. But if they did, there was probably a reason. Now, when I was 15, 16, and I ran away from home, my best friend's mom at the time said, just come stay here. I will deal with your mother. He's not contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Now, I also had adults telling me, you can leave when you're 16, because that's the law in Michigan, because I was in a bad situation, but I'm not saying that's what happened. What I think is Ernie had enough time with this family to concoct a narrative. And I hate the word narrative, but this sounds a lot like Ernie Shell.
Protection that we was giving her wasn't satisfying her. She wanted the young boy, which she was young too, her age.
Once again, let me point out that Nicolina says her mom kicked her out 16 and pregnant. So the math ain't mathing. Side note. Now, This is the scenario I worked up in my head when this went down. So this is just speculation, alleged, whatever. What I think happened, Hunter knew his girlfriend could move in with the Kirsten situation. Okay, we're talking about kids. So we're not talking about logical beings. We're talking about little kids. So Hunter moved his girlfriend in. Now, if you listen to Jimbo, oh no, we wouldn't let them date. We made them break up as soon as we moved her in. Okay. Cool story, bro. Listen, I get it, whatever. I know how it is being a teenager. You're not thinking. I think because it worked the first time, maybe Hunter said, oh, you know, her home life, it's not that great. Can she move in? And Jimbo said, no, we can't really do that. Whatever. So on their own two, Hunter and Casey concocted this little extraction plan. I mean, clearly, the parents, you just heard, the parents were coming down on the little girl. The little girl was in love with Hunter. She wasn't hearing shit. She had one foot out the door and unfortunately had to follow her parents' rules. This is so common sense to me. This is what I've always thought, and it seems to be pretty accurate. Because who took the kid to the police station? That would have been Jimbo. Why did Jimbo need to take the child to the... Well, she would have been an adult then. I mean, this is common fucking sense. And yeah, exactly, Zep. Exactly. And I mean, this is normal. Almost every teenager, almost everyone. And if your teenager did not do this, consider yourself very lucky. But this is so commonplace with teenagers. If I know this and I didn't even birth children, I mean, yes, I got that, Nick. So this is just more of the story. We're going to skip through. Yeah, here's the part I'm looking for. Okay.
All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Everybody better be listening up. Yeah, a decoy house. Just like Ernie's decoy phones and decoy. Okay, listen. So the house that they're living in right now on New Salem Road in London, Kentucky, they just bought that house for $10,000, and it is registered that it was a sale between family members.
Okay, so let me answer this. Kirsten was the first one, Hunter's girlfriend a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago. Yeah, I know I just played that a couple of episodes ago. The Kirsten, one of the many things he told. And it was, yeah, the mom was renting the daughter out to the boyfriend. Just horrible shit. Beat to a miscarriage at 13. I mean, you know, it's Ernie does the same fucking shit. Where he'll just start saying this god-awful story, and then people are like, oh, it has to be true. That level of detail in this story, it has to be true. I could pull up 50 fucking instances just like that of Ernie saying the wildest shit. Jimbo does the exact same thing. Nicolina does the same fucking shit. All of these people operate the same. That's why I can't believe they call each other out. What? You're all the fucking same.
Oh.
The only difference I will give Nicolina is the money thing. It's not. It's not about money. When it comes to Nick, it's not. Jimbo and Ernie, abso-fucking-lutely.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
And at this point, I thought I had the CPS live because she absolutely called CPS on Frank. I thought I had that noted somewhere. I must have overlooked it. She's called CPS. She's called the police on Frank. You name it. She called CPS on Frank and Leslie, said they were like abusing their kids. I think this was in the night before live. I just skipped over it. So I don't even, what do I say?
Okay, listen.
Yep.
So this house that they purchased from a family member for $10,000, and it's valued at $150,000, not $300,000 like Frank said. And what I'm reading right now, I can absolutely verify, because when looking up Frank Brummett, he resided on Hubbard Road. Okay. Guess who lived with them? Bobby Ray Rogers, a fucking sex offender. His birth date is August 17th, 1976. He is Caucasian, 6'2", 200 pounds. He was originally sentenced in the state of Indiana.
And
okay,
let me add this to it. Like I mentioned before, I think she's replaced that needing. When you're a mom, you get that source of fulfillment. Oh, mom, I need you, mom, I need you, mom. And as the kids moved out and started lives of their own, and she was missing that, now she's surrounded with people that would legitimately drink her fucking dirty bathwater. Everybody's falling all over themselves to get her attention in this fucking chat. Oh, this happened to me. Oh, Nick, Queen. Waiting on bated fucking breath for every fucking syllable that she utters. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. Fangirls to the fucking 1900th power. And that's what she's replaced that with. And that's just my opinion. Again, just a guess. But it really kind of fits. And when I first met Nicolina, Sunday was off limits. Sunday was family day. I didn't text her. I didn't email her, because I respect people's boundaries. I would wait till Monday if we happened to be talking Saturday night. That's gone. Everybody that knew Nick knew Sunday was, she didn't even text her mother. She would not answer her phone. Now, 24/7. It's like her dopamine is hit over and over and over again. When she wakes up and checks her fucking Discord, what did I miss? Going live at 5 a.m. and shit. Happened to whisper because everybody's sleeping. Yo, you're addicted. You're addicted.
Okay, 2 counts of incest. 2 counts of incest.
Yeah, same.
He is known as Bobby Rogers, Bobby R. Rogers, Bobby Ray J. Rogers, Bobby Ray Jason Rogers.
And this part is the reason that her and Nana C fell out. Something about property taxes and shit. She's saying this thing. Nana C said the other thing, and then this caused a huge war. You can't disagree with Nicolina. You can't.
And guess where he was living? Guess where he was residing?
Yeah.
With Frank and Leslie Brummett at their Hubbard Road address, where they resided prior to buying the New Salem Road home for $10,000 last year.
Yeah.
He is from Indiana, and he got his shit transferred to London, Kentucky. This is Bobby Ray Rogers. Under the same roof as Casey.
Listen, and I'm not even trying to make a joke out of this, but if he had 2 counts of incest, unless she was related to him, I think she's safe. Just saying.
Move in, offender from Indiana, original convictions for child
That was terrible.
molesting, 2 counts, incest, Indiana convictions. Huh. Huh. He resided with them at their Mount Hubbard Road address. The dad already gave me, and I'm gonna, I guess, act like everybody else in the tragedy pimpery zone. The dad already gave me Kid Diddler vibes. But this man on parole in Indiana was approved to move in with Frank and Leslie Brummett.
Which I don't know why that would even be a thing. We've seen that so many times where families will move in an offender and the offender says, oh, hey, I was only charged with this. And it was a lie. And they end up, think that poor little baby out of Texas. That's exactly what happened. Please, if you have a family, why are you moving in a criminal? Like, I don't care if it was white collar crimes, blue collar, whatever. Why? Like, why would you let a fucking criminal around your kids? You're asking for them to get brutalized.
Isn't that interesting?
What's up, Chaco?
Interesting. Nobody can find this little girl. Nobody can find this little girl. That's not the father. This guy gives off 1900% pedo vibes. Just looking at him.
Yo, she just said 1900%. Tell me I live rent free in her dome without telling me I live rent free in her dome.
6'2", 200 pounds, green eyes, lifetime registrant.
Now, Jimbo, there have been multiple abuse investigations on the Brummett family. They severely beat the child that turned them in after CPS made them all stay in the home. How would you know this, Jimbo? And how come the second little girl that your family assisted in not going home has a similar horrific abuse story?
Due to the veracity of the child's sexual abuse. All right. So, listen, I got my handy dandy notebook out. Okay. I got page 1. Oops, that was page 2. I got page 1. The shit dad's saying, page 2. Now I'm going to add Bobby Rogers to this.
Oh. Handy dandy.
All right, let's get back to it. Something's not right here, you guys. Something is not right.
Turn open it up to read it. They didn't know how old my daughter was when they came here. That one guy did because he put his head down, walked back to his SUV, and didn't say another word. It's more than one cop in that sheriff's station. I wouldn't.
I'm incorrect. Please, by all fucking means, correct me. These are just my notes. All right. I think we saw this. Let's do a quick rundown because I think we still have another hour or so.
Correct.
Now, if I am incorrect, please, by all fucking means, correct me. These are just my notes.
Except Nana C. Don't you do it. Because Nana C did correct her and they all broke up.
All right.
When she says, please correct me if I'm wrong. She does not mean that under no circumstances. Oh, and P.S. We never got an answer. I seen Lips make a comment. Actually, two things. Lips made a comment. Nicolina uploaded a video where she was on Brad's panel, but the sound from Brad's panel was not there on her end. And Lips made a comment, something about, these are things I told you in confidence. Why did you do this to me? Something like that. I'm paraphrasing this from memory. Yes, Rowdy. Then a couple nights ago, Lips uploaded a video, 8 seconds. Who farted something. And then 15 minutes later, Nicolina uploaded the same video. The exact same, 8 seconds, same format. Clearly it was Lips' video. Maybe they put it in the Discord or group chat. And then Nicolina downloaded it and uploaded that video as well. So what's going on there? Lips and Nick, listen, I don't want you guys to fall out. Okay? I don't. I want to see you both live together forever. Especially when Nicolina's doing a live stream about Rowdy. Rowdy saying, oh, I had to furnish your daughter's living because you couldn't. Some stupid shit like that. Everybody in the chat's like, you had that child. That's your financial responsibility. But the day before that, Lips is making yet another post about, hey, my kid's having a birthday. I'm grifting. Send me money. Nicolina, I think another split is coming. I'm just saying, I think another, listen, I'm here for that. I will televise all of it. I need to see that fall out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Will it happen? No, I know. But her whole point was making you look bad, like you couldn't afford your daughter, who happened to be an adult, right? That was the whole point. Her whole fucking goal was to say, Rowdy can't support her daughter. Okay. Meanwhile, her mod, her BFF, Lips, is once again, I have so many videos about Lips' grifting constantly. And their whole chat saying, Rowdy, pay for your own kid. And their whole crew is asking for money for their kids' birthday. Yes. I'm just saying, okay. Will we see a fallout? Because like I said, after it was a video, Nicolina was on Brad's, recorded something. If I had to guess, Lips told Nicolina something about Ray in confidence, and she went and blasted on the panel, but that's just a guess. I couldn't really make out audio. I know Rowdy. I get it. But that was the point they were making. You can't afford your kid, right? That's all they're saying. But this bitch over here is actually doing that. It's always projection. Mr. A. Yeah. Lips and Nicolina are pretty, yikes. Yikes. Neck and neck. Mr. A, I seen you yesterday. Cracked me up.
This man,
I know.
the father,
I get
he
it.
states from the get-go that family is hiding Casey. Okay, that's not the first time you're going to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
He then refers to Casey in past tense. He claims that Hunter is on drugs. Ernie claims to know Frank, the father. When I say Frank here, this is not my husband. You dig? He then says he trusts Hunter. Frank then claims he threw his daughter's phone out of the car window because she disrespected her mother. Refers to Casey in the past tense again. That night, she was gone. Says, anyways, a lot, just like Ernie. Father doesn't sound very upset during any of this. Ernie claims there is a warrant for Jimbo, which that's not true. Allegedly, Casey and Hunter were seen at Walmart, Taco Bell, and Bojangles. None of this is accurate.
How do you know?
He says he mourns that girl. Mourning means that somebody died. He mourns that girl and wants to know why Hunter isn't passing out flyers and flowers. He also says, fuck the law. He also lied and said he has a $300,000 house, and that house was sold to him by a family member for $10,000 last year with an estimated value of $150,000. Sounds kind of like Ernie with the grandiosity, right? He says he's ready to burn down Jimbo's house. Frank was only worried about talking shit on the internet. He then says that his wife is a mourning mother.
Well, I was going to say I actually know that not to be true, but honestly, because she lies, it's the way she does. Before I met her, there was a situation where I believe an older boy may have said something inappropriate to her kid. I don't want to spread false rumors, but she had made a big deal about it, rightfully so. So I feel that that would not be tolerated under any circumstances, and it shouldn't be. And I get that it was 30 years ago, but it's just one more nail in the fucking coffin for Jimbo, okay? It's not the main thing. It removed that situation. He's still a total piece of shit. Totally, I mean, all of it. And I will always take that. You could take that 12-year-old marriage thing out of the equation. Jimbo and all of his other shit he's trash. But these people.
Page 2. Knows for a fact that Casey is with Hunter. Not true.
Hey, silly wabbit.
How long were they dating? He says about a year, 8 months. So I don't know how long these two kids have been.
A year and 8 months they've been dating, but Jimbo doesn't know her name, right?
Dating. I just don't. He knows Thelma and Jimbo deals drugs for a fact. Oh, this guy's just like Dunwell's. Frank also says he is here to protect all children. Sounds like Ernie. He says the house has cameras everywhere. Yeah, so does mine. So does mine, Frank. It's because of criminals like you and Ernie. Oh, I did miss a page. Hold on. I knew I was going to do that. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Nope.
Agreed.
Frank is here to protect all of the children, you guys. Ernie talks about all of the Kentucky news stations, which we have reached out to, and they're absolutely not interviewing Ernie. We've already talked about the house cameras everywhere. Frank says he doesn't, when he was asked the last time that his daughter was seen, he goes off on a different storyline like Ernie. He talks about his house. Again, this house is only 2 bedrooms. There's only 2 bedrooms in this house. She has brothers and sisters, which then makes sense why she spoke to her sister and said, I'll trade you spots on the bed, not the room, in the bed. Then Frank says there was only one camera and then changes it to lots of cameras. So he can't make up his mind here.
Neither can you people.
He then makes a claim that Jimbo was watching his 6-year-old daughter sleep via laptop. Also not true. He talks about his daughter being picked up by an apple tree.
I agree.
In a pickup. There is a very high probability that a sex offender may reside there in that house, which we just showed you Bobby Rogers. Frank also says, I camped out in the woods and surveilled a decoy house. Not sure what a decoy house is, but Ernie has decoy phones and laptops. He did lie about the welfare check, that it didn't happen. It was actually because of a domestic violence happening in the house, and they most certainly did not let anybody into the house. He says that the police have a cell phone and a laptop. I'm not sure whose cell phone, since he admitted to throwing Casey's cell phone out of the truck window onto I-75. He then makes...
And that was my whole issue right then and there. And I would be so honest about it. I would call one thing out, like whatever. At that point in time, I was covering Ernie or Mama T or Liberate, somebody like that. And I would be like, you're doing X, Y, Z. But then I look over here on my team, right? Because it was us versus them. And what are they doing? And it's an environment where it's either sink or swim, right? So I realized I could swim better than everybody. That was my worst choice. That was my worst choice. I mean, yeah, everything happens for a reason. But I became what I started to cover. And I had to do a lot of reality checks.
A statement of, the police are gonna hit me hard. Why would the police hit you hard if your daughter's a runaway? He then tells Ernie, if you have a missing kids case after this, I wanna help. He then brings his kids up on camera and says, was I a bad dad to Casey? Was I a bad dad to you? Those kids aren't going to answer that truthfully.
Exactly. And let me read this. Flossie says, if all that happened in the Brahmins house, why did admittedly Jimbo and Thelma allow Hunter to sleep over at their house 4 nights a week or more? And I skipped through, because I want to do a part 2 for Jimbo, but I realized I need to go through and grab the timestamps a little better. I jumped the gun a little bit. I should have probably finished Jimbo and then continued on. But it is what it is. The video that I played earlier, that Jimbo played of Hunter, that was 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. If they're in such a volatile household, why would you allow your son, who is a minor, even if it's 17, to go to a truck stop at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. or 3 a.m., somewhere in there, to be put in a very violent situation or turmoil? Or I would not want my kid to be, I would not want my kid to be involved in such a serious adult situation. Adults clearly weren't even handling that situation correctly. And I'm going to send my 17-year-old son. Now, if I was going to pick up the girl for the night with my son, I would drive my children and be like, hey, let's go get her, and she could just stay here for the night. Normal. That's okay. But, and I'll say both sides. Something is wrong because the two kids don't want to listen to their parents, and both sets of parents are being driven crazy by the situation. This is normal. Unfortunately, this is teenage rebellion. And unfortunately, the girl felt that she needed to run away, and she put herself in danger. And that was scary. So her parents, her dad specifically, was acting a fool. I mean, acting a fool. And like I mentioned, he's got Ernie Shell in his ear telling him that Jimbo Collins is sex trafficking his daughter, selling her body, selling her, all the crazy psychotic shit Ernie was saying to this father. I'd be losing my fucking mind. And then Nicolina's attacking the mother, but then wants to give advice on how to talk to her teenage daughter. Okay. Nick, I know for a fact me and you have had the conversation where you've admitted, as a mom, you've handled things wrong. Every mother has been through that, but you're in no position to be doling out advice when you're believing Jimbo as fact.
Ernie says, I've got kids I've been doing things with. What kind of things, Ernie?
I bet.
Ernie then said, Frank then says, this is not the first child Jimbo has done this to. You said you didn't know Jimbo or Thelma. Frank is worried about being arrested. And when I say Frank, it ain't my Frank, it's Casey Brummett's father, Frank. Frank then brings up the fact that Jimbo has burner phones that need to be searched. I've never heard of Jimbo having burner phones. He says, my daughter won't reach out to me. Well, how can she? You tossed her phone. Most kids have cell phone memory, bro. They're not like us, where we had to remember numbers because we had to use landlines or payphones. He also admitted to he whipped her ass, may have gone too far. He says, my daughter knows.
I'm so sorry, St. Elmo's Fire. No, of course I'm not mad at you. I'm not sure where I missed you at, but I'm really sorry, and I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry that I missed you. I can't remember where, but yeah, no, definitely not. I'm sorry that I made you feel that way, though.
Knows nothing about drugs aside from a weak vape pens from a few years ago. Yeah, 2 bedrooms with 4 kids. The father really doesn't know the last time that he saw Casey. He keeps saying Walmart, Taco Bell, and Bojangles and his house. He also claimed that she was staying with family. This guy doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He also says, I failed my kids. He also accuses Jimbo of undercover drug dealing with Amazon.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, St. Elmo's Fire. I'm really sorry. I must have just missed it. My bad.
It sounds like Ernie, doesn't it? Ernie's gonna make sure they sit down with the media. That ain't happening.
Up, little bitty.
Ernie also claims that he is working with a ranger from American Freedom Fighters. They are gonna help Frank. Ernie asks about flyers. How can we help you? Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. And Ernie says, I will take donations for you. The RNC is backing him. We can get flowers, man. When asked about her friends, Casey's friends, the father says, no contact with friends cut off. You took her phone and you tossed it out of a window.
I sure will.
How is she supposed to have contact with her friends? And then says she's with family. Ernie discusses protesting in front of Jimbo's house. We've heard this before. He was going to protest in front of Michigan State University. continues to mention Jimbo. And then Frank says, I'm over top of them, watching them, referring to Jimbo. So that tells me he's still in the woods. And then he indicts Hunter again.
He did.
Ocean Liar asks a question and says, I haven't seen them in bed together. They don't do that. Now, if you fast forward a few in this, and I'm not going to continue, Ernie says, is there a chance she could be pregnant?
I think
He talks about Bojangles.
That's a normal question. Kids run away. They're scared. They're not developed to think. That's why there's baby boxes. That's why, states have tried to decriminalize things to make people come forward when they have a baby. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's coupled with pregnancy hormones and just teenagers in general, they make, yeah, he was going to protest outside YouTube. Oh, God. I mean, kids make dumb choices.
Again. He then says he's camped out in the woods and the police have my laptop and my daughter's cell phone. Something's weird about this.
This St. Elmo's is from 8/6. This is when she was on and on and on about the little girl that went missing, Casey Brummett. The one that she pretended she had. We're about to play that video next.
Something's weird. There's some serious fuckery afoot. He trusts Hunter, then he doesn't. We need to stay on this. I'm not gonna lie. I even hate to do this. It's weird, it's grimy for me, but he has mentioned Bojangles since the very beginning through almost the end. Yeah, why didn't they take Hunter's cell phone? I hate to speak my own hypothesis on what happened, but I'm going to. I think the mom was physically assaulting her daughter. The dad made...
Okay. This part, this hypothesis, how she got here, except, like I said earlier, one of the two. She willingly knew this was fraudulent, and they felt it was necessary for some type of damage control. Although, any normal person, including myself, had I have heard Jimbo say, yeah, my daughter's girlfriend's missing, I think she took off till she's 18, because her and Hunter want to be together and her parents forbid it. I just hope she comes home soon. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. That's so freaking normal. Why did any of this need to happen? Why? So the kids made a ding-dong choice, both kids, okay? Because Hunter clearly could communicate with her because she tracked down Hunter to play the video, right? But then the parents did this? Okay. No wonder why the kids are making really, really, really dumb choices. Look at what the parents are doing.
May have gotten involved. I think it went overboard.
Thank you, Trump said.
There's a possibility.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Man, I blocked somebody earlier. Well, I mean, technically, I asked my chat to do it. They were an asshole, Trump said. You would have tore them the fuck up if you were in here.
Possibility she was hurt to the point of no return.
Agreed, Detective Shelley.
There's no
Let me back this part up really quick. We've got a few more minutes of this, and then I've got a short video to play, and then we're gonna wrap it up today because this I'm about at my limit with this twat.
The dad may have gotten involved. I think it went overboard. There's a possibility she was hurt to the point of no return.
Hurt. Trump said you got me last. She literally just said, I think Casey was hurt to the point of no return by the parents. By the fucking parents. But I'm the problem. Where's that troll account? What was their name? Are you watching this, sir, ma'am? Are you seeing what I'm showing, sir, ma'am?
There's no surveillance videos that the police can corroborate from any of the establishments that the father keeps talking about, Bojangles, Taco Bell, and Walmart. We have a sex offender that was living with them. They continued to say they were grieving and mourning, which would infer that there was a death. Again, these aren't high IQ motherfuckers, but based on the father's behavior.
Now, hold on. You're saying Frank and Leslie aren't high IQ, but look at you, ma'am. Look at your fucking co-pilot right there, ma'am. You claim to be just superior intellectual, right? That's what you claim. But look, either you fell for this or you were in on it. Only two can be true.
Last night, and the crotch goblin Cash App.
Thank you so much, Mr. A. I appreciate you. Thank you.
There's a good chance, allegedly, that dude, there's a good chance that this little girl was killed. And that's why he's like, why isn't Hunter mourning? How is Hunter supposed to mourn? He doesn't know what this little girl is. He doesn't know what his girlfriend is. I don't like to be a weirdo and assume that this child is no longer with us, but based on their behavior.
Let's talk about their behavior. Thank you so much, Trump said. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have been great today. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Oh, yes, I did. Mr. A, did you mean to get me twice? Thank you. Thank you so much. I did miss one. I really appreciate it, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, let's back it up.
I don't like to be a weirdo and assume that this child is no longer with us, but based on their behavior. There's a reason the parents did not let the police in the house on the 26th for the welfare check. I think they did something. I think they hurt that little girl, and I am feeling so fucking dirty right now, you guys. You have no idea how dirty I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a dirty bitch in the beginning of the Summer Wells case right now.
And you're acting like every other tragedy pimp that fucking swarmed that case like vultures. It's just it's the sickest shit I ever saw in my life. So 3 days, give or take, after this live is when the call you're talking about, Katie. Yeah.
Because I don't like doing this, but
and the video, I think, I can't remember now what day that video came out, where the proof of life video that Jimbo had to run to Nicolina's panel.
comma, however, God, I wish somebody, and you know what? The fact that Ernie changed the missing teenager fucking poster from missing to possibly kidnapped.
And he didn't. I know it was put out, but if you go to the parents' Facebook, I figured it out on my own. You get the missing poster from the police. They screenshotted it, and then they used the same font to change it from runaway to possible kidnapping. And then at the very bottom, they put their contact information, and then they printed a bunch of those out and went to the local places and handed out flyers. So it was the parents that did that because they felt like the police weren't doing enough, so they wanted to put their contact information on that flyer.
Something fucky is going on. Listen, CPS, that's not something I can be a part of because I've never witnessed any parenting.
Hey, love, for almost everyone.
I can't just call and say, hey, this is what I think. What Hunter said last night, maybe Hunter should call. I'm not calling. Please do not bring that up in this chat. We already know how I'm on the hook for a call with Peach and Ghost that I never did, you guys.
This is why I preach. Don't even believe me, okay? Don't. Go find it on your own. Make your own opinion. Don't take what I'm just formulating with a list of, videos that I have. I use their words. I compare them to their other words, and most of the time they don't jive, right? That's all I do. And I'll take things and I'll put them, I'll give you timestamps. If you ask me, I'll give you lives that you can watch on your own for the entirety. But don't believe anybody. Don't. Because you got very well-meaning people. Let's say they don't come in a lot, right? Like Deep Froggies. Deep Froggies is one of the nicest people. The evidence points to the parents. You're right, Nick. Yes. The way Nicolina just described this narrative, yeah, of course she made it seem like that. And that's fucking gross.
Hey, Graham, I just know that listen, how about this? If I'm wrong.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Dirty Nick Goodick. I love it. Now that's funny. I think she should have a voice, but she should be prepared for people to debunk her. And the whole calling the cops, calling CPS, or she'll threaten. I can't wait to get your address, traitors. For what? She wants to prove. She calls me a paperwork retard and says I get a crazy check, and she wants to call and report me to the authorities. Okay, you could have done that while I was in Kansas, right? You could have, but you didn't. Now if I was getting a crazy check, my benefits would transfer, you dipshit. What the fuck?
And let's say, and I'm not saying that, I'm only saying this for YouTube purposes. If Jimbo, Thelma, and Hunter had anything to do with this, I will not only burn my channels down, I'll donate $5,000 to a nonprofit of Constance Sue's choice. How about that?
And we brought this out the other day. Nicolina has not burned her channel down, nor has she sent $5,000 to Connie's Cash App. More lies, more lies.
No idea, Kimberly. I don't know. Most of you that know me know that I will run away from anything to do with children. I don't want to hear about it. Listen, Lolo's funeral was yesterday, and I could only bring myself to go to the viewing. I could not stay for the funeral. I do not have the emotional or mental wherewithal when it comes to little kids. I cannot do it.
Okay, I'm going to shut this down because this is the part I do not want to play. Something happened. I don't want to know. All I can say is I pray for the kid's family. I don't want to. Okay, so fast forward. And there's a lot that I'm missing. I'm just highlighting over. She's called CPS on this family. She called the police on this family on her live. She prank called the father. She's got boots on the ground, heels, boots in the air, right? Here she is admitting that she took the kid. And then we'll wrap it up today.
Casey is at my house.
Casey's at your house.
Yep, she is staying here
Okay.
until December.
I don't believe that.
Nope, she's here.
Well, show us. Show she's there.
Well, I can't because she's with Maggie and Maggie's father at the fair. So
I don't believe that.
okay, that's cool.
I mean, if that's obviously okay, let's do this. Let me just show you something. She has a shirt, right, that has Venice Beach on it.
It doesn't matter what shirt she has.
Yeah, it does matter. Yeah, it does matter.
Nope.
Why don't you go get
Nope.
that shirt you had on the other day and just take a picture of it? Take a picture of it. Prove it.
Ernie,
Prove it she's there.
I am
Prove she's there.
going to protect the children at all costs. And I'm protecting this little girl. She's at her house. She's going to stay here until December.
So you're willing to say that you've got a child that's missing and she's at your place in
She
Michigan,
is.
right?
Yep. She
Can you-
sure is.
Let me ask you a question. Let me just do me a favor. Now, this is Nicole Ruggiero, right?
Ruggiero.
This is
Yes.
How do you say it?
You have my address.
What do you say?
You guys have my address.
Can you come up on
Ruggiero.
cam and show it's you? Can you come up on cam and show it's you? That way the people know it's really you, just in case. You know how AI these days
Oh,
is.
you know
just
it's
come
me.
up here.
It's me, Ernie.
What is your name?
Nope. It's
What is
me,
your name?
Ernie.
What is your name? What is
My
your name?
name is Nicole Lindsay Ruggiero.
Okay, Nicole Lindsay Ruggiero. And can you state that what you just told me? Can you state that? You have
Yeah,
Lacey.
I'm going to say
right?
it again.
You have Casey.
Her name is
Brummett, right?
Casey. Her name is Casey,
I
not
said
Lacey.
Casey. I
You
said
said
Casey.
Lacey, bro. Yep, she's
I was
here.
kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked. I thought that's what you were going to actually say. But go ahead. Casey, you have Casey Brummett in your possession.
Yep.
The missing child from London, Kentucky.
Well, she's 17, so she's not missing.
The missing child from, she's actually missing. You know, she has to
She's
contact police.
17 years old, Ernie. She's not considered missing. My attorney is all up on this. She is here. She is protected. She is safe. All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's
I can
there.
send the-
She's protected. And she's
You
safe.
can send the police here, Ernie, if you would like. She's at
Well,
the
I mean-
Shiawassee County Fair with Maggie and her father right now.
Well.
Wow.
But she'd be safe with Ernie, right, Tina?
Are you here about now, Nicolina?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you still here?
I am.
Okay, so you're ready for the police, right?
I am.
Bunch of fucking idiots. Drug dealing online.
And I brought this up the other day, the last time I did, where they were blaming Constance Sue. Constance Sue is the one who said Nicolina probably has her, which she did say in as a joke, like, yeah, Nicolina probably has her, right? Was not a serious thing. But I proved that it was crimes have consequences the first night it was brought to YouTube in Jimbo's live that says, they will blame Nick for it. Y'all are fucking weird. Y'all are so weird.
Online. Lying online to the cops. It's really the Minster group over here, ain't it, Nicolina?
Connie, did you graduate from high school?
Yes, hello, officer.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you?
And mind you, Mr. Nicolina don't have nothing to do with this YouTube bullshit, right? Hardworking man, family man, provider, goes to work every day, right? She literally just said that the missing child is in his possession. If Ernie was worth a shit, okay, let's say Nicolina did this to me. I could literally call the FBI and say, hey, Mr. Blank, blank, blank has a possession of a missing child. His wife just admitted that the daughter is in their care, or the missing girl is in their care. He's got a child. She's being held against her will. Anybody could have done that. Could you imagine if Mr. Nick was actually at the fair with her child, the youngest, and they got fucking swarmed and tackled and zip tied the kid and Mr. Nick? Is that funny? Because that's what she literally just said a second ago. That Casey is at the fair or whatever with Mr. Nick and the little one. What the fuck?
You. Prove it.
I did.
Prove it.
I don't eat shit.
Yes.
Prove it.
The missing child, Casey Brummett. This woman is on here playing and
You're a robot, Ernie.
and she says she's not returning her to the parents until December.
Okay. And she said she's not returning her.
Would you like to?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, even worse. Even fucking worse. Jesus.
I can't hear Ernie.
I can't either. Ernie, you're breaking up.
My name is Nicole.
Okay. Okay. Listen, if Nicolina wouldn't have so many motherfucking babies' fathers, maybe I would not get it confused. Libby. Okay. Excuse me, Zach already corrected me. But I'm glad you're listening. Yeah. I hope you have a great day, Libby. MG. Brief 5. Hello. It's funny how she could come in and correct me, and I was wrong. But can't correct this. Libby, I know you were in the chat when this was going on. Did you speak up and say, oh, that's right? Then you'd get kicked out.
Rogero, 989.
I thought she was married.
361.
Did you get that,
There
ma'am?
you go.
What's the phone number?
989-413-8361.
So 989-413-8361.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you say your last name is?
Ruggiero. Rogero.
I don't think that's correct because she's married now.
Nope. Connie, I have never taken my husband's last name. Sit the fuck down.
Oh, well. Wonder why that is.
Because my dad died and I love my maiden name, you weirdo.
Okay, so she took her across state lines. She's claimed she's had her for 2 weeks. The girl's on the NBC.
So how does Nicole know Casey?
How do you know Casey, Nicole?
Ernie, answer the question for dispatch. You know, right?
She don't know her. Her parents are worried sick, and this woman's playing a game, and that she's claiming she has her. This woman has been in so much trouble before, off and off on YouTube and everything in real life. She's actually got.
That's a lie, Ernie.
She's actually
That's a
fought
lie,
with
Ernie.
police and everything, but she's claiming she has her. She'll tell you.
Yeah, she's here. She's never leaving.
She's never leaving. She said.
What is your name?
His name is Ernest Max Shell, and he has warrants in Kentucky. He actually has multiple warrants in Madison County. Ernest Max Shell, 1231 of 79. Right, Ernie? Tell her. Tell her that you're a fugitive from justice, Ernie. Shut up, Mark Tram.
What's your phone number?
Ernie's phone number is he won't give it to you because he is actually a wanted criminal. And don't mute me, Ernie.
Yeah, Mark.
Don't mute me, Ernie, because I have rescued a child that was being abused by her family.
Mark Tram. Can you tell everybody hello?
Family, and you have, yeah, OLCPLC. Good job. Good job, Barbara. Phil loves me. Ernie, tell the dispatcher that you are a fugitive from justice.
Now, she kidnapped this child. This is a testament.
I didn't kidnap anybody.
She's kidnapped
I
this
didn't
child.
kidnap anybody. No.
It's kidnapping. It's kidnapping.
She is 17 years old, Ernie. She wasn't kidnapped.
You call. Okay, call whatever you want to do.
Nick always wins, Ernie. I'm protecting this child from her fucking father.
This woman has just committed a crime on national YouTube.
On national YouTube, Ernie? Is that
National
it?
YouTube.
National YouTube, huh?
Oh God, yeah.
I didn't kidnap her. I rescued her because
Now make sure
I
they're gonna call you
protect the
first.
children
They got
at
your number
all
first.
costs, Ernie.
They got your number first, Nicolita. Now make sure now. Now make sure.
I cannot wait until they call me, Ernie.
They'll
I
be
don't care.
calling you. Are you on your laptop right now, Nicolina?
So yeah. Again, nobody wants to take accountability for that shit, right? Thank you for posting these receipts. You're welcome. I won't take a lick of blame for his actions or this coming to a head. It was his behavior only. Words that did not age well. All right. So, like I said, if you are not subbed to Mr. Nobody, I'm gonna need you to sub. Okay? I'm gonna need you to. Mr. Nobody is hilarious. We all need to laugh because this shit is wild. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, baby. You got girlfriend? You party? Yeah, we might party. When you are how much? $15. $15 for both of us. No. $15 to buku.
I need $2 or $3 more dollars. I gotta make at least $5 to stand up, boys. Men, I gotta make at least family. I gotta make at least $5 to get my ass up, stand up, and twirl around and show you what I look like.
$5 each. $5 is all my mom allows me to spend. Okay, $10 each. What do we get for $10? Everything you want. Everything? Everything.
$5. Yep, $5. No, you can't do that, stranger. So now it's only $4 because we already got one. Someone became a member that loves me.
Well, old buddy. Feel like spending some of your hard-earned money? And you keep thinking
You are those. Because it's starting to come down in my eyeballs. Oh, Lord have mercy. Woo.
That was better Nobody wash. For the win, Mr. Nobody. For the win. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to end with this today. Listen, I don't care who you support. I don't care. I just care if you attack me, because don't be a dick, okay? I can get along with just about anybody. Everybody I'd get along with. I don't care if you believe Ernie. I don't care if you believe Jimbo. I don't care if you believe Nicolina. But I want you to keep yourself in a good direction. That's the whole point of going over this shit. Okay? Take the person's name that you like and switch it for the person's name that you don't like. What are you cheering on? I've been there, I know firsthand how easily that line gets blurred. Am I a cop caller? Absolutely. When crimes are actually being committed, yes. When CPS was called on Casey's family, I felt I didn't have to. I called the CPS lady and talked to her extensively about the shit that was going on and the phone calls she was receiving and where she could find all of that information. Because Nicolina and Jimbo were set, and Ernie were set on destroying that family. They all mutually benefited from that situation somehow, and it was disgusting. And I felt compelled to call CPS and kind of stop that in its tracks, and it worked. So, like I said, I have a lot of friends on here that support Ernie, but for real. Beloved would be one of them. I have a lot of people on here that support Nicolina and Jimbo, and I'm not going to name all of them. I probably shouldn't have named Beloved either. But the point is, they respect me and I respect them. They know I'm going to tell them the truth, so they may not want to ask me how I really feel. But there's just certain things in the world that I just don't think are funny. Saying you kidnap children, that's not funny. Saying you rescue children, it's not funny. Propping people up to do horrible things and get their reactions. Not just like the gotchas. You know what I'm saying? Not just the gotchas. The gotchas. Like, we do that shit to each other all the time. Like, haha, you said this, and haha, you did this, and we gotcha. That's fine. Libby even came in here and was like, no, you were wrong. And I was wrong. Which actually makes it worse, because a man that does not reside in her household, her kid's father, she literally just said, has possession of a runaway child across state lines, for fuck's sake. That's horrible. That's not funny. But I was wrong. I said Mr. Nick, and it was Maggie's dad. So, yeah. Hey, Tartan. And I will always be the person that says, let them control your reputation. Because your reputation is what people say you're responsible for. Your reputation is what people make up about you. So let them control that. But don't let these people control your fucking character. Use your moral compass to say, I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. And these same people right now are focusing on Ernie Shell. Fine, whatever. I don't care. I got no sympathy for anybody on this platform. I don't. But they're legitimately going to find themselves right back in this situation, following blindly. So, people, I don't chat watch. Hey, Trisha, I appreciate you. If you support Ernie, if you support Nick, you support Jim, as long as you ain't attacking me, we're good. I might side-eye a few things, but I'm probably never going to say a damn word. But I want to leave you all with this. So I put this at the end in case I get Copyright? Oh, yeah. I felt like he was going to be worse when he got out, and I was totally right. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting off this ride at all costs. So I know for a fact many of you have heard a creator talk like this, and I'm actually not going to play the whole thing. I just need to play about 2 minutes of it. But I know you've heard this. He's like white knuckling that bench because he served a lot of time in prison, and he's freaking out. All the sounds and the being on the bus, and he spent a lot of years in prison. Okay, this is a clip from the Shawshank Redemption. I was waiting for who was gonna say. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, okay, so here's the rest of that. Love you, Bree. Here's the rest of that clip if y'all want to watch it. All right, y'all. I'll wrap it up. The next time I go live, I'll grab the CPS call, the police call, and then we'll play more of Jimbo's bullshit. Because, like I said, everybody said, oh, no, somebody's got to take accountability. Jimbo just didn't think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to stage a shooting. And guess what? All the people that super chatted him, cash apped him, started attacking everybody for him, you're the reason he did it. So without you, you were an integral part in this. And again, spreading the narratives. Jimbo was behind the scenes telling people that I was getting Jimmy to unalive himself because I'm so mean and I was ruining his family and I ruined his marriage. So not only are you saying this on live, but everybody you talk to behind the scenes, you're saying I'm doing all of these things when I didn't. Ask for fucking proof. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're just believing everything. Don't believe what I say. Ask me for proof. I can easily show you proof. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me grab this. Text me. Anybody that's ever messaged me off here and and they say, oh, hey, can I have this, that? I'm quick. I'm fucking quick. It's something. Something. Yeah. McKenna is a person who says, you're welcome, guys. McKenna is a person. Oh, there we go. I knew I'd see the comment from Zep. McKenna has said, well, I seen it in a comment the other day. She's telling people that I was trying to get her to off herself. She used to say that I would call her house 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning over and over and over again. I was prank calling her. That's why she had to send the police to the house, which isn't true. I called her and it was on live, but she was literally in a chat just 5 minutes before that. So I called her phone while I was live. When me and Nick fell out, Nick was doing the most behind the scenes, and I'm not sure what Nick told Sweet Katie I was doing, but I know that Nicolina convinced Tog that I was doxing her and her boyfriend in chat. I don't even know Tog's name. I don't even know her boyfriend's name. If she would go back through our messages, I think she might have called her boyfriend by his first name once. I never asked people for their information behind the scenes. I didn't care. Even if I had it, why would I have doxed it? It was just over and over. So they all got together behind my back and made up some of the most off-the-wall crazy shit. And then add Jimbo to the mix and all his fucking freaks. They have said and done some of the worst shit to me. And I take it because in the end, I'll get the last laugh. When me and Sweet Kate, I thought we were close. But clearly we weren't, because sweet Katie, I thought, had a really good heart, and I would stick up for her all the fucking time. Like, dude, Katie's not doing anything malicious. But the first chance she got, she, came at me. I don't remember what it was. Nick had been doing some wild shit to me, saying my brother raped my sister, all this shit. So I threatened to expose Nick's real fucking situation, and Sweet Katie, that's how Sweet Katie got blocked. And Raylan, she's just a fucking try hard, pick me girl. So yeah, I really got nothing nice to say about anybody over there. But for the other people who aren't so in the thick of it, maybe they can break through and have a tiny bit of awakening, because they will absolutely end up here. I learned real fast that becoming what you're calling out is not the way I want to go. And don't get me wrong, I've done the worst and the most. Don't get me wrong. But that was a long ass time ago. And you can always change if you want to. And there are people here that just don't want to change, or they'll say they're changing, but they're the same. Yeah. And I hate to point too many people out. I got people that are their own people. Like, we all stand on our own. We all can have conversations. None of us really agree with everything, but the culmination of all our personalities, life experiences, all that come together. Yeah, what? Yeah, we have a good time. And I hope they do have that too. But stop sitting there saying, oh, we need to do this to Ernie, but you won't take accountability for what you did for Jimbo. Make it make sense. But then want to terrorize me because I called the law on Jimbo and Thelma stealing cuddles. Well, if I was ashamed of it, I wouldn't have recorded it and put myself on camera doing it. All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. I need to eat. And telling someone to jump off a bridge is hardly meant to imply unalive. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe that's where they're taken. I don't know. Who knows? Point is, I know for a fact McKenna makes up some wild shit with no proof. Other people can speak on that. I don't even need to. But yeah. if you don't want to believe me on that one, please go try your hand at being friends with McKenna. We were really fucking close. I really thought she was my friend. And then she just lost her shit one day, and it is what it is. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do say stuff that's just wrong. Misty Rose, I said I hope her kid gets kidnapped. You know what I mean? And I was mad when I said it. Doesn't excuse it, but ain't perfect. Never gonna be perfect. And everybody can have that moment, but when you're around people and they're just constantly like psychotic and just saying, if you have a conversation with McKenna, you'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know you're not, Tartan. All right, y'all. I will talk to you all later. I don't know who's going live next, but I will see you there. Bye, guys.